Yo guys, what is up? It is your boy Frosty R&B, the Frostman himself. We are alive on YouTube. Holy prickles, it's been how long? 4 months since I last been here? So yes, we're gonna be playing through Danganronpa 1. At least, hopefully we'll finish it. So we're gonna be starting from the very beginning of the game. Brand new freaking file. I don't know how I'm gonna be 100% in this. Because, well, to be honest, it's a very grindy game to 100% in the first place. So how are y'all doing today on this fine Saturday? So if you guys do not know, Danganronpa is the Trigger Happy Havoc is the first game in the series. We're going to be starting a brand new file on this game. And my god, dude, this game is so freaking good. So I will be covering the bonus stuff, but I will not be playing the Gachapon machine, if that makes any sense. So with that being said, this game's gonna be fully in English, and let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Friggin' love this game. Okay, so difficulty, this is a weird way to word it, but kinda's like very easy. No, kinda's medium, gentle's very easy, mean is like really difficult, but this doesn't really apply to the game until like a certain mechanic comes up. And we'll talk about that next stream. So with that being said, let's get started. It's a channel, but enough of that. What is everyone's plan for this weekend? Well, welcome to Trigger Happy Havoc, folks. So I'm not going to be reading everything word to word. I will be skimming through exactly what the heck they're saying. However, it doesn't mean that I won't really do anything as much. And I need to throw a disclaimer. The stream will fluctuate in like bitrate, so you guys are going to be seeing like some blurry pixelated stream every now and then. It's because I don't have total control of my internet. So that's the main reason. And also, guys, we are at the prestigious school. I don't know why I can't pronounce that word today. It's known as Hope's Peak Academy. In the anime, I think they call it Hope's Peak High. In the manga, they also called it the Hope's Peak Academy. So this is like a very weird fluctuation of inconsistency of the naming, but it's not too bad. So yes, you have to be scouted. You cannot be enrolled into the school by applying. There are some exceptions, but we'll talk more about that much later in the timeline, if I ever get to that timeline section. So our story begins with this gentleman over here.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
It's my homeboy, bro. It's my homeboy. So yes, he's like your... Remember how they were talking about like it's mainly like prestigious students who get scouted out because of their talents? Well, our dude over here, our homeboy, Makoto Naegi, he was chosen by luck, actually. He has no talent whatsoever, but I think what you could definitely say about luck, though, it could definitely qualify as a talent when used in a certain situation. And I'm not going to spoil it any more than that. So yes, he does have a strong suit, though. And this is going to be our main protagonist dude for the rest of the game. I freaking love this game. So here we are, standing in front of Hope's Peak Academy. It's just like, how does like someone like us, a normie, get into a very prestigious school, guarantee you for a very bright future? It's very weird, right? Well, they talk more about this later. But with that being said, with the preparations, yes, this game does take place in 2010. It's interesting because the manga gets the year wrong, if I remember correctly. I will be doing a manga review video of the whole entire manga, Danganronpa 1 manga series. It is based off of the animation mostly, though. So there's that. And I know my webcam's blocking some of the text. This is the best webcam I could place for this game. Oh man, who's this beauty? She's a high school student. She also leads as lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. And there's also you know, you guys get the point with these ultimates, right? That's pretty much their specialty. And in today's world, specialty matters a lot. It really does. She got blue eyes. She got really big melons. Dude, this game, I know this game came out for the PlayStation, or not Vita, the portable PSP originally in Japan, but we didn't get it here until the Vita happened, and it came out I think around 2010 as well. That's kind of shocking. I still freaking love this game though. I mean, it doesn't look that much different from your typical like computer setup. Maybe the disk drive should be more transparency with more power, but that's like legitimately a normie's setup. I mean, that's how I set up my computers. So, but then again, there are those other new students who didn't seem to pop anywhere. So that's the thing too. We got to see if we can find any more normies like us. But yeah, they scout out a lot of various different talents. Surprisingly, the two that we've seen so far have been mainly involved with entertainment. And this is how Naegi got... What up, Basic? How's it going, man? This is how Naegi got into Havoc Academy. This is a really massive lore on how he got in. It all started with an accident with a postal person. You guys can read all about that in the lore logs. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, I think we're gonna be doing mainly, of course, we're doing the whole entire prologue. Doing alright, man. I'm just happy to play this game again. And I didn't feel like editing out streams, and I needed a break from Twitch streaming as well. So this is great. This is a great option for us. I know it's harder to grow on YouTube for streaming wise, but hey, these streams could grow over time. Actually, surprisingly, the stream that got the most views, surprisingly, after I left it, I think it was either a Persona 5 Royal stream, or it was a Pikmin 3 stream. It's kind of interesting. Always happy to hear about what you guys are up to. I'm just glad that we're taking like around this time, it's like spring break right now. I have my second interview with a certain corporation this upcoming week. So I gotta pass through the second stage, and if I pass that, I get to go on to the third stage. Oh boy, it's nerve-wracking, but I'm pretty sure I can get through it. I just gotta play my cards right. So yeah, this game's gonna start out a little bit slower, but all I know is that we won't be doing the class stuff, like the major part of this game, until next stream. So it's gonna mainly be prologue, entirely prologue, and most of chapter 1, or should I say half of chapter 1. Wait. So we stepped in immediately, and the entire warp review twisted. Dude, they tell this so much differently in the manga. I kid you not. Like, the very beginning of the manga, Makoto actually is shown with his sister, you know, and with his family, and he, you know, talks with his little sister about, like, you know, being a normie and all that jazz, and she was just making fun of him, how he got in and stuff. And then it goes to Makoto going to Havoc Academy. So it's a little weird introduction, but I actually like it. You got the notes on. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Every now and then. I always appreciate your time, ladies and gentlemen. You guys don't need to come to every stream. I just want to make that clear. Because we all have lives, we're all busy, and it's understandable. Now, if people who I see stream every freaking day, promoting their streams every day, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is like... I don't think the animation, the game, and the manga really differentiate each other that much in the first part of the game. I will be doing the manga review. I just don't know when it's coming out. Because I gotta do all the filming. But I gotta say, how the heck were those lockers detailed in the Vita version? Alright, welcome to Hope Speak Academy, folks. We have a lot of weird things going on here. How come there's no one in the homeroom? Why is there a camera? Better yet, why the heck are there locked stuff? This is not a prestigious school, if anything. It's like more like a concentrated camp. And I'm not trying to sound funny either by that either. It's hard as metal. Metal, steel, iron. They have like different, all three adaptations say the different words, but they mean the same thing. But yeah, imagine going to school where there's like cameras all over the classroom, monitoring every single student and what they do. I'd be like really freaked out if that were the case if I was in high school, or even in junior high actually, because you know, can't really have that much fun, you know, just chatting like with your peers because a certain subject is very boring. Oh my god, dude, who the heck wrote this? This is like all scribbles. You guys noticed like the whole that thing right there that's like all scribbled out and stuff? That's some really messy handwriting. But I'm really surprised how detailed they got the characters shown in the game though. But yeah, I think this is a direct port of the Vita though. I don't think they changed too much of it besides making the resolution a little bit better. Yeah, it's like a prison or something. Holy frickles. Should probably go back to the main hall. There might be other students there by now. So now we can leave classrooms, but before we do that, I think there's something that we can get right now, right? 7 p.m. I remember there was like a few things that we can grab. I don't remember if it was in this classroom though. Okay, it's not in this classroom. Okay, I'm thinking about something else then. But yeah, what have y'all been playing lately? I know people have been playing Mario Kart, the DLC, today. I did briefly stopped in a couple friends' streams earlier today to see how they looked. They looked okay. It looked like it was a mobile port, but I don't think it wasn't too bad, as people say it is. I mean, you get people complaining about Coconut Mall changing its escalator texture, which I honestly don't understand that complaint, because it doesn't really affect the gameplay, if anything. Despair Hotel. Wow, Makoto was right. It is a Despair Despair school. God, dude, this song is so good. I miss listening to this song, actually. I know we played DR2 just yesterday. No, oh my god, man. Beautiful Dread is just... it's a AAA soundtrack. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
God damn it, it's good seeing them
Then
again.
you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
15 is such an odd number, too. Like, usually with class numbers, they usually end in the even number, right? Like 30? 24? 26? 15 is like a really weird number to me. Even in colleges, too, they usually ended around like the, like an even number, besides like certain upper class labs, but that's a different story though. Oh my god, here they are, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm getting so excited like a little kid replaying this game again. But it's really great seeing these guys again. Oh, all of them except for one character.
Listen to me!
Well, I'm not gonna spoil it, who it is. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
God damn it, dude. The dude has red eyes, though. I mean, how does he not have the shotgun gun, right?
That's right.
We have her. And we have this guy with the croissant hair. Everyone says it looks like a, Frickles, what do they call it? They didn't call it a croissant. They call it like something else. I'm pretty sure his hair is based off of a croissant.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Oh, there she is. My blueberry pie. Alright, so we get to introduce each other to the other students. And let's go ahead and find out who they are and what their talents are. Starting with, we all know who, the blueberry pie.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
Oh, she's so cute. What's weird is that the anime, they introduced her the last character. And in the manga, she was the first character to be introduced in the among the crew. When I saw her name in the trend online, frankly, I was surprised. Yep, she's that famous pop star. Pop sensation, ulti idol. Those are usually the two common variations that she gets for her title. She's so freaking cute, bro. I love my blueberry pie. Oh, snap. Is she psychic? Oh my god, she even claimed her to be a psychic. In Japanese, she says she's an esper. It means the same thing.
Huh?
Let's see, it must be. I'm sure of it.
Just hold on.
Oh man, I was trying to get some getting to know her. Why do you gotta butt in, bro? I just got cock blocked.
You hear me?
Okay, dude.
Sorry.
Just ruining my fun. Okay. We'll talk about it later. Alright, let's talk to the cock blocker.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
Don't worry, guys. I actually like this character quite a bit, actually. So he is the moral compass. I think in the anime, he's called the... What was he called? I think it was he was called the hall monitor, right? But yeah, he's basically a flawless honor student, and I see frames like really popping out, guys. So I do apologize. So they say that he respects rules and all above everything else, earning him the ulti moral compass. You know, when I first heard about that, and I did not know what the heck a moral compass was until I played this game. It turns out moral compass just means like distinguishing between what's right versus what's wrong among the norms.
You hear me?
So the compass part's the one that kind of threw me off though.
Got it.
Because I thought he was like a explorer or some sort. But take it for what it is. This guy's kind of annoying. Alright, let's talk to you.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but...
Oh, we're gonna remember.
Toko Fukawa.
The ulti writing prodigy. The ulti... I think her name was the book writer? Or literature. So yeah, she writes books, folks. As you guys can't tell. With the whole controversial thing coming on with Harry Potter and stuff. That's something else. Why are we dropping so much though? I promise you guys, this was set in the proper setting. Okay. So yeah, this whole thing with like the Harry Potter controversy, I don't really think it's well worth talking about. But people are mad because of Hogwarts coming out with a new game.
What's your problem?
I don't think it's
What the heck?
I don't think it's that bad. Alright, let me look at the other stuff. What do you mean you? See, never seen the ugly... Whoa. I want to go that far. I mean, everyone views beauty differently, so...
I'm telling you!
You're telling me what? I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you. Why are you, like, accusing me?
Anyway...
Let's see, whatever, you don't care, you're used to it? Oh, talk about inferiority complex. Speaking of inferiority complex, how about this guy?
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega.
What?
I don't mind.
Okay, we have Hifumi, the fan creator. Fan creator or fanatic? Oh, his name is the Fanatic. I just saw it from the rewind. So Hifumi is like that one character, that one I want to really call him a weeb. He's more like something else. I agree on that actually. I really love the Over1 soundtrack the most. Beautiful Dread, the one that's playing right now. It is so freaking good. Like, there's a lot of great tracks in this game. DR2 did a really well done job as well for the, like, creating different variations, especially Beautiful Rain for the free time stuff. But there's something about the first game's OST that just can't be beaten. V3 came very close to me. But the problem with V3 soundtrack was that there's like a little bit too much of it. If it makes any sense.
Yo, the name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
Ultra Despair Girls has great OST as well, but it's something that I wouldn't really listen to in my own time. So he's the ulti baseball player. Or a star. Anyone ever play Mario Super Sluggers? That's like the only Mario spin-off game I've never played, actually. Like, I heard Mario Super Sluggers was actually pretty good. I just don't know if it's like a game for me, because I'm not a big fan of baseball, to be honest, folks. I think it's okay. I just find it boring. Hey, Makoto, why you gotta call him out like that? I mean, I have a shaved head too. But yeah, the OST in the Danganronpa franchise, though, it's definitely on par. It's really on par with Persona, in my personal opinion. And that's saying something.
I mean,
like,
seriously?
A lot of people compare this OST to Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney series. I don't know if I could. The only two things that they really share with each other are they're both visual novels, and they're more towards, like, the audience is more towards to like an older demographic. I mean, I don't think I've seen that many teenagers play Phoenix Wright, to be fair, guys. Yes, indeed. So that's how I would compare the soundtrack to Persona. Even the experimentation throughout the series.
You know what I mean.
You can hear it in both that they do have the they got the momentums down.
How cool is that?
But it's not the exact same style. I mean, they changed. They do have similar trends though. Like they changed certain styles to the different game. Like DR2 is more for tropical theme. This is like more like clusterphobic, and I think it really fits perfectly. All right, who do we talk to? Let's talk to you.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. What's up?
She's my favorite bimbo of the three. I'm sorry, guys. I love Asahina. Voiced by Cassandra Lee Morris. You know, I know there's this whole meme about her, about like she loving donuts and stuff, but that doesn't really come up until like a bit later in the game. But Asahina, she's so sweet. I'm really surprised not that many people really talk about her.
Yeah.
I mean, I know she's in the bimbo trifecta. I mean, as we go around the games, the bimbos become more vulgar and stuff.
Huh?
But she's so sweet. Very respected, too. I like her as a character. Now, another character that resembles her in Ultra Despair Girls, well, I really wish they would have lived a bit longer, but we've already played those Ultra Despair Girls on this channel, so it's fine. They say the exact same thing, too, with her brother in Ultra Despair Girls, about the whole, like, write the person's name on your palm 3 times to remember their name. And the Naegis react the same thing. Alright, Kurosat-man, who are you?
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet you.
That's how I would greet customers in retail. Nice to effing serve you. Oh man, retail was a big mess, folks. If you ever have to work in retail, I really hope it's only for at least a maximum of 1 to 2 years. But this dude, I want to talk about his talent. So his talent, You would think Hope Speak Academy only recruits people in like entertainment industry, academic success, but this dude,
Yo.
he rolls in a biker gang. If that doesn't scream talent to you, I don't know what does. But there is a reason why he was scouted out though. A pretty good reason actually. All right, you're next.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Oh, already blushing already. So they are the OT programmer. Man, programming is becoming such a big part of our world in today's job market. It's pretty crazy. It's like these days, like majority of the industries require programming skills.
Huh?
And I really wish I took my Excel classes seriously. Like I got the PowerPoint, the Microsoft Word. Chihiro's one of your faves? I can see that.
I'm sorry.
I like them. They're very sweet as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting how they're gonna call it she. That's fine. We'll refer them as a she then. She's like very timid, like a little bunny thing. But
I'm sorry.
but becoming a programmer back in like 2010, that was a huge deal. It was like making stuff much easier to get into.
Huh?
But Chihiro's already crying though.
Thank
Makoto,
you.
what'd you do, bro? I started to understand why her fans are so into her. All right, let's talk to this girl right here. Interesting how she has a polka dot tie.
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was as well, bro. I was tricked into that as well. I got baited hardcore during the free time events. I was baited so hardcore and thought, all right, okay, so I talked to my friend. She's in Hawaii, right? And she asked me, who's your runner-up waifu besides Sayaka? And I told her Chihiro. And she was just bursting her laughing at me.
What?
And she told me to come back to her after I finished like 2 more chapters. So chapter 2 and 3. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So I changed my ranking immediately. And I put Junko as my second girl. But
What can we do?
But Spike Chunsoft got us good. They got
Totally.
us really good with Chihiro. Makoto exposes her as a photographer, the photography stuff. In the manga, Toko does, and then the anime, I think Sakura does. So, whoa, dude, she's not that bad looking. I mean, she has like smaller chest in person, but come on, bro, she's not that bad looking. Not many dreams are gonna be that crushed. Come on, dude. Hello. This is awkward. What's your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Erika Hackler. I recognize that voice anywhere. Same voice actress who plays on Takamaki in P5. But yeah, this girl right here, you know, I always thought of her as a when I first played this game, I always thought Kyoko was like one of those characters who really didn't want to be involved with anyone, and she just kept shrugging everyone else off.
What?
Because I don't know, I guess I thought she had a superior complexity or something. Superior complex? Because Toko has an inferior complex. I thought Kyoko had a
That
superior
doesn't matter.
complex. Because here's the thing though. This line right here.
Whew.
I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. So I got like a pretty weird impression of her the first time I played the game. But she's like that one of those types that is very mysterious. Now this. How many of you guys thought this person was a dude on your first playthrough? I thought they were just trolling us hardcore with this character.
I am Sakura Okami.
Yep. Martial artist. I thought she was the grappler. Huh, I guess this is the anime translation. Yeah, even Makoto thought Sakura was a guy. So if we like told her that like straight up, she would definitely destroy us in person, man. And this right here, folks, she's the strongest human being in this world. Some even call her the ogre. Holy frickles. Related to the known relatives to the primates? Oh my god, dude. What? Okay, she's not that bad. I mean, very ripped, very trolly Spike Chunsoft.
Hey,
But her designs before she got all ripped up in training, she was a pretty decent looking waifu. Have you guys seen the artwork of that?
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that. Dude, that's like WWE stuff. Or steroids. Holy frickles. Alright. A lot of people's favorite character. Me, I'm like very indifferent. She's a good character, but...
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
Luden what? Yes, I like Kyoko as a character as well. Now I do. On my first playthrough though, I got the wrong impression. Luden what? Why are you wearing French clothing? Aren't you Japanese? I love On. On is the best girl in P5, hands down. Makoto Nijima comes the second close because I'm a sucker for women in leather, but I freaking love blonde. I love blonde girls. Why does this? I think Celestia's voice actress. She sounds very familiar to me. But the thing is, though, she is the last girl who I would ever be assigned to a waifu. Gambler is like the one talent that I don't feel comfortable around. And she's a compulsive liar too, so that's like 3 red flags right off the bat, folks. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so there's a lot of like various different characters who've voiced in like multiple different Japanese media. I know Makoto Naegi's voice actor. He did both the anime and the games, but he also voiced in the Pokemon. Red from Pokemon Origins. Respect.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah?
My god,
I
dude.
know I will.
This is Weed Man. Oh my shoot, he even has the green introduction scenery. The Ulti Clairvoyant, okay, also known as the Ultimate Fortune Teller. Everyone calls him the Weed Man. You guys will understand why he's called the Weed Man.
Could it be...
But...
for serious?
But the thing is, though, his predictions, when they come right, they really do come very accurate. A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after a red Bigfoot? What is this guy going on about? And that is your guardian angel? I don't really get you, but okay. We're in high school.
You know?
Oh, but he's 21, folks. He's actually 21. He's been held back. Dude, I'm surprised they didn't kick you out if you're 21. And last but not least, everyone's favorite douchebag.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
How does it... I'm kind of curious. How do people mispronounce his name? I've only heard one person call him Dracula. They call him Byakuya, Blockia. But instead they call him Dracula for the entire game. So this guy, he's pretty much like the biggest douchebag in this game. Well, one of them, but I like this character though. He's a very good character. Affluent prodigy, but also known as the Ulti Heir. The band's rich.
Come on.
Very smart. He even talks like one too. How much longer are you gonna stand there? Go away, I'm sick of looking at you. Oh my god. It's like that superior complex right there. Well, that's all the introductions, guys. It's time to get down to business. There's no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dulled eye baboons. Christ, dude. He's another good character. I agree. Like at first I didn't like him as well. I mean, I guess I didn't like the intelligent characters. but he grows. He grows throughout time. Seriously?
Seriously?
Like, I love all the cast in this game, except for Hifumi. That's the only one I didn't like in this game. See that every one of us got knocked out like that instead?
Piece of shit!
Whoa, Mondo. Holy damn, dude. Yeah, I don't remember what people associate Mondo's hair with. Like, people, like, there was one person who said it looks something like a different food. I don't remember which one,
Are you
though.
for real?
I always thought Mondo's hair looked like a croissant, folks. PDA, interesting. In the anime, they talk about mobile phones. It's actually interesting.
What does this mean?
Because PDA has died out around like 2008.
What the heck?
So that's pretty interesting.
Aww.
But we got caught up in some kind of like, you know, crime or something. Well, it seems like we've been kidnapped.
Is it like...
Kidnapping.
Hey, come on.
Come on, weed man. What you know about this? You really think this is the orientation procedure?
You know?
I get it. Just think about it. Would you go to a school that's like all locked up, very high in security, and putting cameras all over
What the hell?
all over campus in the classrooms, or shoot, even outside the washrooms?
You know what I mean.
And especially the ones with turrets up there. Cough, cough. I don't know. Yasuhiro is just one of those characters I always found very odd. He's comic relief, but... Oh. Who are you? I am thou.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Monokuma's streaming, folks.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
We can hear you loud and clear, man. So yeah, the Monokuma is something else, though. He invented streaming before it became an internet meme.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at right now.
Wow, you just legitimately just backfired right there.
Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience.
Okay, sir.
That's all. I'll be waiting.
That sounds like a really nasty red flag right there, folks. See, the heck was that just now? I mean, the dude had like animal ears.
Hey!
Could it be...
This thing is just to get us pumped up for the... What? I'd be totally freaked out. Oh my god, dude, you gotta lay off the drugs, bro.
You know?
But you do you. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. I was totally looking forward to that nap. Why'd you have to go kill the mood?
Huh?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone's leaving by one. I need someone to walk with. Okay, Celestia, you can walk off too.
Anyway.
I'm surprised Toko just legitimately just said that. She could have just say, alright, I'm just gonna be leaving, instead of, not that anyone cares, but I'm going to.
This is bad.
This is very, very bad.
However,
So maybe just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Well, she's not wrong about that. Again, bro, there are turrets on that camera.
I see.
And a siren too, so there is that. See, we had no choice but to go, folks. They say we go at the gym, right? So let's go ahead and make a save. Yeah, I have multiple save files, but that's not really that important. We're doing a brand new save file for this game because I don't want to be caught cheating. God, dude, I freaking love this song. The one song I love the most in this game, though, surprisingly, it's gonna surprise a lot of people, but it's the free time event song.
Hey, come on.
Beautiful Days? Hida barely loses. I think it's only because Beautiful Days is like a very, very strong theme for this game. Shoot, I listen to it all my off time too. But you don't see a single person. Oh, Junko, you love to say this is bad, isn't it? I mean, I guess her title is fashionista, so it makes sense. They are divas after all.
Shit.
He ain't scared of nothing. Let's get this over
Hey,
with.
damn it.
What are you thinking?
Wow, Mondo, you really are
Well, then.
fearless. You also agree as well? Wow, what the heck was that? What was that? Eee! Dude, it sounds like one of those Valley type girls who like shriek whenever there's some brand new clothing coming in the retail store. That's kind of something else. I will say this though. I'm very impressed with the voice actor who pulled it off though. His throat must have been like very like screeching and scratchy after doing that multiple times. All right, we're at the gym. It doesn't really look like an entrancing ceremony. It looks very disappointing.
Yo.
For a prestigious school. Emphasize how not normal all of us were. We should be talented.
Hey there, howdy, hello. Is everyone here? Good. Then let's get things rolling.
Oh boy, we're gonna finally meet him. The little devil himself. The one that everyone loves. There he is, that evil little bear. The one that we saw in the very beginning again.
Teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma.
Oh my
and
god.
I am this school's headmaster.
It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen. I mean, think about it. How would you guys react if you guys saw like a robotic teddy bear like this in real life? I'd be like, what the F is this?
Nice to meet you all.
Likewise? Question mark? Such a bright and carefree attitude? I would be more freaked out, especially with that monocle
Say what?
on his eyes. It's gotta be Speaker.
Hey, come on now.
Yeah, I love how he emphasizes his attitude. Monokuma and your headmaster?
Say what?
But he's so short.
Shit.
It's probably just remote control joint or something. You've cut me deeper than... I don't know what that reference is from. It's so complex. Even the folks at NASA... Wow, breaking the fourth wall in real life? Okay, the Kodaka. Okay, Kodaka.
Well,
He's claiming that he's better than the NSA. NASA. Sorry, NASA.
Come on.
No other stupid bear puns?
Now then.
So, where are you getting at with this?
Good morning.
You hear me?
What's your problem?
Did you really have to follow what he had
Now
to say?
then.
Alright, so let's commit this entrancy ceremony. So what's our school life going to be like? So we are the potential representative of the hope of the world. And we gotta protect such splendid hope. Oh my god, dude, this guy's something else. I don't know how you guys felt when you first played this game, but when I first played Monokuma, I always got the weirdest what the F vibes from this guy. Because he changes topics so often. Like, he abandoned the gag really quickly. Then he goes around with, like, these weird random ideas. And he even says until we die. The day until we die. Abundant budget?
hold on a second.
Well, so we get unlimited foods and drinks? But what about internet?
It's true.
It's not. It's true.
Uh-huh.
You're completely cut off from the outside world. Wow, so we don't get internet. That's kind of lame. But I don't know. Unlimited food and drink, though. That's kind of a hard deal to trade off, though. That's exactly what they're for. I feel like this crew had it very well good compared to the other games. I mean, Monokuma didn't provide unlimited food for the second or even for the V3 game.
Hey, come on.
And on top of that, too, they get unlimited supplies. I mean, the stuff restocks, so...
Damn you!
how the heck do you have all that access to the money, though?
What are you gonna do?
Y'all grow up in age where you taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, he's not wrong about that. That was my generation. So you have plenty of time to figure out whether or not what I say is true. When the time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
I don't know. Living forever, though, would really kind of suck in one place, though, if you guys think about it.
Hey!
There is one way for you to leave the school. Oh god, what's the catch?
Actually...
You crafted a special clause? Called a graduation clause?
Now then.
Yeah, so that's the thing about Danganronpa. And I think that's why I actually really like it. Whoops. It's the thing. Disrupt the harmony. Here it comes. He's gonna say it. If one person were to murder another, to escape,
Yes, indeed.
you gotta commit death. You gotta commit a murder. It's really dark. And he gives you like so much examples. I mean, the manga, they list a lot of examples of what a person could do. It's really crazy. Taking that hope and seeing it murder creates a darkened shadow of despair.
Extreme!
Extreme!
What the hell?
Monokuma is something else.
Huh?
There's a dictionary somewhere if you need it.
What are you saying?
But why do we have to shoot each other? Dude, I forgot how funny these sound effects were.
Blabbering.
Oh, this again?
Blabbering. What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on!
They brought this back in V3. Interesting. Let us go. You keep seeing the same thing over and over. So, the schools are home for now on. It's our life.
Yahoo!
But if we want to get out of here, we have to commit murder. Dude, are you that dense?
You know?
Dude, Yasuhiro Hagakure is so freaking dense in the head right now. He must be smoking too much weed.
Huh?
I'm right?
Come on, dude.
Dude, shit.
It's real. It's the real thing. So,
You're fucking dead.
Mondo's gonna really do it.
What's the matter?
Joke? Mean like your hair? Oh my
You
god.
son of a bitch.
Oh my god, he just blew up Monokuma fast as straight as a bullet. God damn, dude. The classic chokehold.
Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell.
God damn, bro.
Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds!
Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations!
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ!
Oh, they're using this one.
Hey,
Okay.
damn it.
A lot of YouTubers like to use this one as a
Piece of shit!
like a spoiler alert kind of thing. I'm gonna be no
Watch
exception.
out!
Huh?
Throw it, bro. Yeet it. Yeet. Yeet the thing. As soon as he did. Oh, what the frick? The thing freaking exploded. That still surprises me to this very day, actually. I always forget that Monokuma's equipped with bombs. Freaking exploding like that.
Hey!
I told you I'm not. Oh my god, there's another one. Why is there another one?
Damn you!
Jimmy just tried to kill the.
Of course!
Like, kill us just because of one rule violation. So yes, Monokuma's very, very serious with the rule stuff. But the beginning of this game is freaking wild, though. It's crazy. This is what happens to you when you try to break rules in school, folks.
Yep.
If you break rules, you get suspended or you get executed. No exceptions. I forgot that there were bombs inside these Monokumas, though. I thought he was just gonna go to immediate execution. But I guess there is warnings after all. Because in the DR2, they didn't really give any warnings, actually. Oh, look, we got a credit card. Oh, sorry, this is not a credit card. It's an e-pass. An e-book. They do look like credit cards, though. A pretty cool design. Yo, dude, I would love to have a Havoc Academy credit card, though. That would be really freaking cool. So, this is going to be our access for the rest of the game with our ebooks. And these are going to become very important later on. My god, dude.
You guys.
Monokuma's so freaking douchebag, though. I love him.
Shing!
He's probably one of the few mascots I actually like in a Weeby game.
Yes, indeed.
Because, like, I didn't care too much about Morgana in P5. Teddy was alright. He was a bit annoying in P4. Konomaru wasn't really talked about as much besides this one side story. Until they replaced him with Aigis, and I didn't like Aigis. Tails doesn't really have many mascots. Bienfu, I hated that guy. Who was the mascot in... Oh yeah, Symphonia was okay. Noish wasn't really talked about as much.
Calm down.
And then Xenoblade Chronicles, the freaking Nopons, I really did not like them. Have you guys ever played Xenoblade Chronicles for the side questing? Nopons are really something else. So in order to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right? That is so messed up, though. Would you guys commit to that? I don't think I would. I don't think I would at all. God, dude, these sound effects are really
ridiculous.
Freaking something else. Like, basic, you would commit to murder to escape from high school?
So, in other words...
I'm kind of speechless. Like, this is something else, though. Oh my god, this song. New World Order. When I try to listen to the World Order in DR3, I didn't like it as much. Freaking love this song. It's so good. So catchy. You was referring to the Nopons? I got you, man. I'm just messing with you. I love this shot, though. It brings back so much memories. I think I actually screenshotted that on my Vita, actually. I just don't remember if I still have it. It's a School of Despair. And then they roll the introduction song in the anime, so... It's always the best one. The second game used it a lot better, though. Because I think the first game, they used it too much. But the second game, they used it perfectly. They didn't change anything in the song. But I think the first game's introduction is the best, though. Freaking love this introduction. Ultra Despair Girls, they used it maybe twice. I don't remember when they used it, though. And I love how spoilery this opening is, actually. Nagi. See, these are all the arts for their ulti cards. That's something I also really like too, that V3 did as well. Freaking love this game, man. I'm so happy I chose to replay this. Like, this would be like, what, my 4th playthrough? Freaking Monokuma, man. He's so evil. So yeah, it's like... DR2 definitely did the timing a bit better, though. Because the thing about this game is, like, they always make memes about New World Order, because how often it's used to play the song. I love the song to death. But sometimes when it plays it, at certain scenes, it doesn't really fit as well, if that makes any sense. The DR's art style is really good, though. Ultra Despair Girls, I'm really surprised they went with the Play-Doh, the clay/Play-Doh art style. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of shocking to me. Like, it reminds me of Nintendo's Yoshi's Crafted World art style. And Crafted World is okay. It wasn't really that amazing. It was alright. We got the school's crest. Let's save. Interesting how they're using the same save file thing as the Vita version. Just want to point out there. So yeah, it's like I just love Danganronpa stuff in general though. And this is coming from a dude who does not care for stories in video games. I think Danganronpa series itself might be the main lore I care about the most. Like, it makes Persona lore look like a survey textbook if you're excluding the demon mythology origins. My god, dude. Even this right here, this artwork, it's so good. But yeah, that was a really good introduction though. And believe it or not,
Hey.
we're getting to my pretty much the case that hit me the hardest. See, pull this back to reality.
Listen to me!
I like how Kyoko's like remaining calm throughout this entire thing though. I give her major props for that.
You hear me?
But everyone else was like frozen in fear.
Huh?
I mean, can you blame him though?
However,
The whole emphasis on like
Stupid.
committing a murder just to escape. It's like, what the F is this? We really thought he was joking until the explosion happened though.
But
So we gotta look at our handbooks. Probably best to check out the regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
This is fine.
Yeah, the rules, bro.
Alright. So then...
The rules are something. I'm not the biggest fan of like looking at these reviews of the Hawks Peak Academy stuff. There's some pretty cool handbook stuff. School regulations, let's see. So, a student can only reside within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. So pretty much, we can't escape. I could have sworn Monokuma was a lot more... He was a lot more vicious in this one. Minus the execution stuff. Like, the dialogue they gave him, it was a little bit more overly sexualized compared to the second game. But I remember him being very, very upfront with the insults in this one. Oh, so they're calling it the Blacken. I always forget what the Blacken was. For the word. And adding school rules as necessary. Dude, he could just like add rules as we go on the game. I don't call that fairness.
Stop fucking around.
Stop fooling around. But I'm serious about my fooling around. You guys know that reference. I give you props.
however...
So pretty much you get executed if you break the rules. What
Yo.
the F was that? When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it. Oh, I did not know he actually says this in the very beginning of the game, actually.
What?
So, a man's promise. I did not realize he would mention this
Piece of shit!
right now, actually. But you were saying you will follow the regulations, isn't
That's
it?
true.
We have no choice. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, one other game that has, like, better art style for, like, a visual novel. Because the thing is, though, I've only played 3 visual novel series. Ace Attorney, the original trilogy, Danganronpa, the entire series. And I'm trying a little bit of Zero Escape. Problem with Zero Escape is that it's really difficult. Like, every time I try to boot up the game, I'm always like, what the F are these puzzles? And Danganronpa 2, there is the Zero Escape puzzle, like, in Chapter 4. I was like, what the F? My brain is like completely fried from this.
Such ignorance.
So it might be a hot take, but you feel like this game's music hypes up what's to come more than Ace Attorney? I agree. I actually 100% agree.
Give me a break.
But in terms of the majority, I feel Danganronpa has going more for it. I will 100% agree with that. Because to me, when I tried replaying Ace Attorney again for one stream, I completely changed my mind and went with Danganronpa 1 for that one stream. I don't know. Ace Attorney's gameplay is like very slow to me.
You understand?
it's like, it's harder, but it's slower. If that makes any sense. Because you gotta like press everything for each statement, and then you present the evidence to get more after you get more dialogue and stuff. I don't know. Ace Attorney is a good series, but I feel like it's like a one and done kind of thing. And I 100%ed the entire trilogy on Steam.
Hold on a second.
And it's a game series I probably won't dive back into anytime soon. Oh man, don't pick on my blueberry. Come on, bro. If you want to pick on my blueberry, how about you fight me instead?
Just hold on.
Oh snap! This is beefing right here.
What?
No, move out of my way.
What?
Oh my god!
Such ignorance.
Wow, dude, he just called him a plankton. That is like one thing you should not call Mongo.
You're fucking dead.
I mean, he could easily wipe him out, technically.
What?
You kind of goody little biatch.
You want to throw down? You son of a bitch!
This is good This is good interaction though. Like every interaction doesn't need to be positive in a video game. It just needs to like set the stuff up. It was like something like a comic book. Oh my god, dude. The Makoto just legitimately just flew right across the gym. It's like he got Falcon punched from Smash Brothers. See, I haven't played Smash Brothers in like, what, 3 years now, I think? Since 2019. So, oh my god, dude. I missed a lot of stuff. Like, I never got to play as Mythra or Pyra. But, holy damn, dude. Being Falcon punched in real life, that would really suck. Before that, we were just unconscious, and when we woke up, we're in the room. How much time passed? Yeah, both are really good mystery games. It's just that, like, Ace Attorney has, like, really hard replay value. Like, when I was 100%ing the game, I feel like I was dreading my hours away. But Danganronpa, there's just something about it that it's just really good to replay. Like, even if you know all the stuff that's gonna happen, it's more friendly in terms of, like, replayability. And not only that, there's a guy on YouTube named Ramses. I don't remember if that video is still up. There's a notepad over here if you guys are curious. Ramses is a very good YouTuber if you're into like the weeby JRPG stuff. But holy cow, dude. He made a really good video saying that like every person should at least try Danganronpa at least once. Like once in their playthrough. Even if you played the first game, he says it's good enough. At least because at least you tried it, right? I don't remember if he like archived it though, because he said he was moving his channel in a different direction. Still, I respect the man though. But Ace Attorney, really good music. But majority of the cases, it's just kind of a slog to replay though. Because again, the whole pressing and presenting evidence for additional dialogue was, it's really hard to go back to. Like, a lot of people try to get me into that new Ace Attorney game that came out, I think, last year. The one that takes, like, several hundred years or centuries before the first game of Phoenix Wright. Again, I couldn't get into it. And I thought about trying Professor Layton as well. Because I heard that Professor Layton's, like, pretty different among the crew. But Professor Layton's, like, more of a puzzle game. And I don't mind. I actually really like puzzle games, but Professor Layton games are pretty expensive for the 3DS, so I'm just going to end up emulating for the DS. This is the best thing I could do. Yeah, the visual design's way more appealing in Danganronpa. I 100% agree with that. Wait, what am I missing? Well, Makoto, of course rooms have locks. Where else would stuff not be, right? Wait, how come my bathroom's locked? It's weird. Okay, so this room is our dorm for the rest of the journey. But yeah, it just makes way more sense though. And enjoying the replayability and the gameplay. The gameplay is just way more friendly in this game, in the series. But if you guys really want me to replay Ace Attorney, I'll probably just end up jumping all the way to the third game. Because in my personal opinion, it's the best Ace Attorney game. I've never played Apollo Justice though. So that'd be interesting. Whoa, wait. Ah! Oh, upskirt shot. I love that.
Oh, Sayaka?
It's my blueberry.
Sorry. Are you okay?
She's so adorable.
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
It's such a shame she shares the same voice actress as Tsumugi from the V3 game, though. I love my blueberry pie. She's so cute. But yeah, other than that, though, Ace Attorney, I understand its popularity because it's a Capcom franchise. Yo, guys, if you guys really want Phoenix Wright in a fighting game, play Project Cause Zone. Project Cause Zone is actually a really good spin-off game. Crossover game. It's just very heavy on fan service. Makoto. Frostman.
That's good.
She's definitely adorable. I love this girl. I don't care what anyone says. She's not a freaking snake, bro. I think Celestia is a bigger snake, in my personal opinion. But that's just a hot take.
Listen.
So she came to get us, want us to come to the dining hall with her.
You see.
So yeah. Sayaka the Snake? No, I don't think so, man. Project Cross Zone was an interesting game. I never got to finish it because how repetitive it was. But I only played the second game because, well, it had Xenoblade. It had a Xenoblade character and a Fire Emblem characters.
That's good.
But if I'm not mistaken, yes, that is true. Chrom and Lucina were in the two. I don't like Chrom, but I like Lucina. I just don't know how to play against Lucina's and ulti though, because Lucina players they're too fast for me to juggle against. So yeah, Fiora is from Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and she's in Project Cross Zone 2. I think Zero and X from the Mega Man series was also in there as well. With, I think Yakuza character. There was 2 Yakuza characters in that game as well. Some Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Tekken. Back then, I didn't play a majority of those series actually. I've only played Xenoblade Chronicles and Fire Emblem. So at that time, I did not know who the heck were the Yakuza characters were. Street Fighter,
like I said, I'm psychic.
She's so cute when she says that. But all the other franchises, I either never heard of them or I just passed on them. Like Resident Evil. Resident Evil doesn't seem interesting to me. But it has like a character named Leon, who I think it's from the 4th game. And the 4th game has like so many different ports at this point. Boom! It has X and Zero, yes. Oh yeah, and the Mega Man characters, I don't remember if they were Tails characters. I remember there was Estelle and Yuri in Flynn. But I don't remember anything else. And I never played the first game. Because I got the second game for very cheap online before 3DS, discontinued everything. I would love to replay Project Cross Zone 2. It's probably one game I would love to replay right now, since I have, like, not majority of the fan servicey stuff recognition. But now that I know more series, I think I could appreciate more of the series I already love onto the references. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna play Tekken and Street Fighters though. That's not enough for me to play it. Christ, it's nighttime. How long were we knocked out for? We were Falcon Punch to oblivion. I'm trying to think of
Hey,
never got a chance to try it. I think it's still one of the cheaper games, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how much the first game goes for. I remember the first game was a little bit pricier compared to the second game. It was like a $3 difference or so. But These days, I don't know how much the prices have jacked up. I don't think those two games are affected though.
Hey,
But yeah, and this was around the time I didn't bother trying Tales of Abyss either. And Tales of Abyss right now goes for like almost $50, folks, on the 3DS. I'm still gonna play it, but Tales of Abyss though, I'm gonna have to get another copy. And she plays the beautiful days. A lot of people say this song is like associated with Sayaka, so I can see why. Like, there's a lot more 3DS games I want to try out, and I had like a huge collection of 3DS games, but they were mainly like Nintendo AAA titles and or ports. The one thing I will definitely say though, the worst 3DS game I ever played was definitely Rayman 3D. That game was it was such a glitch fest. Yeah, the 3DS had a lot of great games. The Vita has good games as well, but not much exclusives. Though I think that was the biggest downfall for the Vita, and also the memory card peripheral system. But Sony's not the smartest competitor when it came to handhelds. I'll say that much. They said it was trying to prevent hacking at the time. This is so adorable, man. I love her. I mean, I have a photo of like, you guys remember when Danganronpa Spike Chunsoft, they rolled out that whole camera app for the DR characters. I still have one with the blueberry pie. She's like, she's in the room. She's so adorable. Hails, yes. I just wish I could take a selfie, but that's not how the AR things work, unfortunately. And you go, what you're looking for mainly, what you have.
Okay.
Because I think at the time, before I had to trim down everything, I had about like 45 3DS games. See, the biggest recommendation, if you can get Persona Q2, if you're into that kind of gameplay, that's a good one to get, because the game is still pretty pricey right now. Luigi's Mansion 1 is also really good.
Hey,
The remake. If you're using a new 3DS, that is. Oh, what else is there? I'm trying to think of like cheaper digital copies. Tales of the Abyss, maybe, if they have it on the 3DS shop. Okay, so you have both of them. Let's see. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, that's already been remastered, so I had to count that out. You got Q2 on sale? Nice, nice. I got the physical copy. It was not cheap. It was a freaking late 3DS game. Oh yeah, the SMT, the 6 SMT games, but the one that I would definitely recommend among the 6 SMT games though, on the eShop, and I haven't played it myself, but I'm really interested.
It looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting.
If you can get your hands on Apocalypse, that's the most expensive 3DS SMT game out there, and I really want to play it. Freaking, it has the best girl, but it's so expensive right now.
Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations.
What else is there?
The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Trying to remember.
Hold on a sec.
Because Mario Kart 7's out of the picture.
What are you talking about?
I think that's still going full price on the eShop. Smash 4's out of the question. I'm trying to think of good ones that might be cheaper on digital. Because the main ones that come to my mind are definitely JRPGs. Okay, if you could get your hands on Apocalypse. I heard Apocalypse is like really good in gameplay. Although a lot of people didn't like the story as much, but from what I've seen, it looked really interesting.
Huh?
I don't know anything about the digital Devil Saga games or the Record Breakers. Strange Journey's okay.
Yes, indeed.
Strange Journey is like my least favorite SMT game I played so far. I finished 3. But Strange Journey is just... it's more reliant on its dungeon crawling. And, dude, the dungeon crawling layouts are so freaking brutal. Like, if people complain about SMT3's layouts, oh no. Play Strange Journey, and I played the Redux version. Redux is way harder. In terms of, like, navigating through dungeons. Yeah, consider it. Because Apocalypse goes for $90 these days.
Come on.
Complete in box. Stop being a chat wagon.
You hear me?
But that's like the one game I would love to get my hands on. The most among the SMT series. And I'm not a huge SMT. I'm not the biggest SMT fan. Oh, what else is there? I would have to look at my my log actually. Let me look at my log really quickly on my backlog. Some people consider Detective Pikachu. I mean, this is another visual novel game, but I think it might be too easy. Let's see. Who'd you want us to talk to? Alright, so let us know.
You see?
Blublakia and Taka. Byakuya. Let me see. For 3DS recommendations, Captain Toad's a really good one if you could get a physical copy of it. It's the best version, but if you play the Switch version, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Fire Emblem Echoes, that's another good one. Kid Icarus. Kirby Planet Robobot, that's a good one to get. I'm naming the physical game. I'm mainly listing the digital games that are going to be cheaper than the physical variants.
You see?
Let's see. Alright, let's get this one.
Listen to me.
Because Kirby Planet Robobot, it's probably the best Kirby game on the 3DS.
Yeah.
Then Zelda games are much cheaper in physical form, surprisingly. Luigi's Mansion 1. Dream Team is pretty cheap in person and physical. Metroid 2, that's a good one. Just the map design is something you dislike. I agree. I could definitely agree with that because I think that's my favorite Fire Emblem game. But I did not like the map layouts, especially in Celica's route, especially with the quicksand. I love Celica though. Freaking music is banger, bro. Robobot's a really good game. That game is like close to $50 right now in physical form.
Hey, come on.
I kind of regret selling that one.
Quiet down and listen.
Because like you can find Triple Deluxe pretty cheap, around $20. The Battle Arena game, around like $15 or so. Extra Epic Yarn. That might be a little harder to find, but if you could find it digitally, it might be cheaper. I think that game is still on the eShop, but it's almost the exact same thing as the Wii version. Yes, I agree. A lot of people say May, but May is alright. She just got the bigger knockers. But yo, dude, the voice acting in the Echoes was just really good.
What should I do?
Fate is pretty good too, if you're into gameplay mainly, but here's the thing about Fate, a lot of people complain about.
This is bad.
The story.
Bad, 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 bad.
Wow, we should call you the bad girl. See, I actually like Fate.
Hey, come on.
I liked it way more than Awakening. And Awakening just left a very sour taste in my mouth. So I played Birthright, and I really like the gameplay of Fates. It's much smoother.
You see?
I mean, Birthright's pathetically easy, but when you get to like Conquest, oh hell no, Conquest is way more difficult. And I'm not speaking for dramatic effect either, because well, Conquest is a freaking rage quitter right there. And I only got as far as like chapter 8 for Conquest, before the legitimately the chapter after the route split up. Then again, we know RX loves the Camilla, the girl with the giant melons with the wyvern.
Yes, indeed.
I think she was a paladin. But
This sucks.
And I never played Resolution or Revolutions. Whichever that third game is, it's supposed to be like DLC or something.
So then.
I have no interest in playing it. It looks really bad. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you on that one. My first Fire Emblem game I ever played was Path to Radiance. Path to Radiance is not worth Yeah, the whole notification when someone donates a 1 bit. Path of Radiance is a very good game, but I don't encourage you guys to spend over $300 for a physical copy. Hell no. No game is worth over $120, in my personal opinion.
You see,
If it's a collector's edition, brand new, that's a different story. But if all you're getting is a game in a case with instructions, nah,
let's see.
definitely not. I was really surprised when he said he never played any 2D Sonic game though. I thought he played Sonic CD for sure.
What the hell's wrong with you?
That's my statement whenever I say to RX, what the hell is wrong for never playing a finishing game? He knows I'm joking. Yeah, because getting it physical is like costs an arm and a leg. Like, because that thing is inside of a one and done cartridge. And I heard those cartridges are really a pain in the butt to hunt down. Well, I don't know. For me, I'm done. I'm done with the Fates games. Like, I try to get back into Conquest, but I'm terrible as a Fire Emblem player. I even put it on the Phoenix mode, too. And I just end up rage quitting.
Hey, come on.
But it is what it is. The older Fire Emblem games are pretty fun.
Hey,
I just never got to finish the, I never finished Radiant Dawn. That one was way too difficult. I never recommend that game to anyone who's a beginner.
that's good.
Like, Radiant Dawn is like the complete opposite of Path of Radiance. Like, Path of Radiance was pretty easy. But when you play Radiant Dawn, it's like you will die in the tutorial level if you don't do your moves correctly. You got to go by exact steps in tutorial. That's how I got a game over in Radiant Dawn.
Okay.
Getting up Rising. Yeah, the controls are like really not comfortable. If you could get the Circle Pad Pro or something like that, it becomes a lot more tolerable. But I played it with the stylus. It's not comfortable, especially in ground combat. I love Uprising, but it's just the controls are the biggest pet peeve.
Hey, you bastard!
Yeah, why is he like acting like a selected drunk?
Actually.
Wow, Yasuhiro, what the heck are you doing, bro?
Shit.
I'm trying to think any other 3DS games that are cheaper, digitally versus physically. Because, you know, the Zelda games surprisingly are pretty cheap physically for 3DS right now.
Yo!
Yeah, where have you been, girl? Where have you been? Yoshi's Woolly World might not be a bad game either to pick up. That one's actually pretty good. Star Fox 3D, Tales of the Abyss.
Wow.
WarioWare Gold, that's a good one too. There is too many good gems on the 3DS. I know RX and I had a debate on this.
But more important,
Because he's not the biggest 3DS user compared to I am. I don't know, I just played the 3DS way more than the Switch actually. The Switch is way better in terms of technical stuff.
It's true.
Because it's a freaking tablet. But there's just something about the 3DS's library that just has more magic compared to the Switch. I mean, we could definitely agree that Kirby games completely destroy Star Allies. I know the new one's coming out this upcoming week. I think it's on the, what, 25th? It comes out on the 25th?
But
We'll see how that 3D Kirby game plays. I heard pretty good things about the demo. And then we have... It's a good hand. It's a very good handheld. I love the 3DS and I love the Vita. And this is coming from someone who mainly grew up with handhelds.
You know?
See, I would play consoles more often if I wasn't, like, busy
what's your problem?
with, like, going out. Like, commuting to work and stuff whenever I have jobs. I don't know why. I always pick jobs that I always have to commute for. But that's the great thing about handhelds. It makes time go faster.
are you okay with this?
But the Switch, I can never bring the Switch with me. like to public at all. I tried it before, maybe like once with a friend to downtown, but it was one of the worst things I ever did. And I think that's when my Joy-Con started drifting too, because I was at the time he was trying to help me out with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like getting the rare blades and stuff, like getting me Shulk and Fiora for the first time, but it didn't really suffice as well, unfortunately.
Stop it!
Wow, Byakuya, you really are something. Why you gotta be doing that
Seems
stuff?
like...
How's it going, bro? I don't know. Are you brand new to the channel, or who are you?
That's...
Thank you for tuning in.
Do you understand?
But yeah, the 3DS though, it just feels way more comfortable in the hand for me. If you guys ever held a Vita though, I think the Vita is way more comfortable for most games. Except for Metal Gear Solid. CS. That's the major gist of it though. If you guys if you guys have the time and money to get a 3DS, I would highly recommend to get it now, before like this whole shutdown starts, and then you would have to wait like for a year and a half for those prices to come down. That's how I see from trends.
Let's see.
Ah, Celestia, do you really have to do it? Kind of pop out of here, but you like Danganronpa? Let us know. What's your favorite Danganronpa game? And tell us why. I already played all of them, but this is a replay. But it's been like almost a year. Nah, you're all good. You're all good. I'm terrible at spelling too in all the languages I
Are
speak.
you okay with this?
But yeah, it is what it is though. Like, my God, Celestia, I think she really what's with the characters with the red eyes though? They have the shotgun gun. And my Blueberry Pie, she has like the Renee gun or something.
I see.
But yeah, like replaying this game again though, I always forget when these quirks are gonna happen. Like sometimes you just don't see it, especially with Hifumi's sound effects, like hee.
What can we do?
You know, shrieking like a retail valley girl. Gov. Latia?
Listen to me!
I don't know if that's an insult. I really don't know.
What?
But
This is fine.
it's like, these characters though, they just grew on me the most among the series. V3 would be a second close, but the problem about V3 was, it was like a half and half kind of thing.
I hope you are well.
And then the second game, I only liked maybe like 25% of the cast. So 4 people. Tagami or Celeste. Got it. Celestia is a pretty interesting character, but will she be my waifu? I don't like seeing my bank account empty, so I'll have to pass on her. But I love Sayaka though. Sayakers. I think that's why they call it her fans in the Ultra Despair
You
Girls.
understand?
Huh?
So we gotta recuperate for tomorrow morning, folks.
What can we do?
I mean, we gotta sleep sometime. But yeah, whenever the time comes, I will do a manga review of this, of the first game. Technically, it's based off the anime. I will do the review of the Trigger Happy Havoc anime manga review. Let me see. Oh, that's Ultra Despair. Your series right here. Whenever I have the time, I will put this on the main channel. I just don't know when I have the time to do the filming. Because let me tell you, folks, the animation of the first game, I think if you're a brand new newcomer to the first, as a first timer for Danganronpa, I don't think the anime is gonna really satisfy them. I mean, my friend and I, we were talking about this just the other day, and she was trying to get into Danganronpa. She saw the first episode of the DR1's anime. What? Where did you come from? I could have sworn we locked the door, right? It's a robot ghost. Yes.
What?
from it. It could be from the games. I love Sayaka, Sonia, Maki, Komaru, Makoto. There's so many good characters in the DR universe. If I were to pick my favorite character in this game, though, what up, Aiden? Let's go, bro. Sayaka is my favorite one of this entire cast.
Hey,
Makoto's a very close second. Only because I could relate to him as a normie. And... Wait, what? Yeah, this bear is an a-hole. I love this bear, though. He's so freaking funny. And a douchebag. Well, what's good, bro?
listen up!
I saw you went to the watch party. How was it? But yeah, Monokuma's like probably one of the few mascots I like. Oh, you got the allergies too? My visionary allergies are coming back. Which is a shame. I don't want to wear my goggles in public again. It's good, and the way she planned it. I love Sayaka. Dude, that trial is so freaking underrated. See, here's the thing when the people talk about the first trial in all 3 games. They always say... Christ, dude, that laugh still startles me. We don't have channel point redemptions, but that laugh still startles me. It was fun, just the stars lost. Aw, rip. But at least you had fun though, right? Okay, let me talk about Sayaka's trial after this section.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
That is
As
too early.
such, it is officially nighttime.
That-
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Yep, that laugh
Okay
comes from
then.
it.
Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Don't let the Monokuma bite you in the butt. So yeah, the 10 p.m. thing, that's very common for dorms to have a curfew for the weekdays. Now, Sayaka's trial. Let me talk about Sayaka's trial really quickly. It is easily one of the most underrated case trials of the entire series. Monokuma's voice, I like it way better in the games compared to the anime. In the anime, he sounds like an old fart. Like, for whatever reason, people just dismiss it because it's very easy. The thing about that is, like, if you think about it, they wrote this, like, Kodaka wrote this, with an audience of mainly the East, so like Japan and Korea, heavily in mind. So you know the whole reveal thing about like the pinpoint? It was a, Westerners were easily able to get that very easily. On my first playthrough, I didn't get that reference, because I was going in with the Eastern mind. I ain't gonna lie, but the culprit was pretty obvious. Her trial was so good. I hated the first trial in the second game, though. People complain about the first trial in this game being too easy. I don't know about that. I mean, sure, you could figure it out because, you know, again, the whole Westerner thing.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow!
But the thing is, though, the second game's first trial was way more obvious. I mean, meat in the bone, question mark. The skewers, the food.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Monokuma does not make anything any comfortable, even in the mornings. Like, even the sun that's based off the Arcana card of Persona, it still makes me very uncomfortable. Like, just imagine being around Monokuma in person. I would be freaking out, actually. Oh, yes. Oh, what's up, Taka? Good morning, sir.
Hey!
Wow, he's very loud, by the way. I love Taka as a character, though. I just wish they didn't do him dirty after their certain section, though. I wonder if he's always like this. Oh yeah, so to show you guys, this is a brand new file. The game's gonna introduce us to free time events. So on my original file, I already have all the stars, but That's how you can easily tell if it's a brand new flower or not. Yeah. What is my favorite death in Danganronpa 2? That's a good question. My favorite death among the crew. I want to say Peko. Pekoyama. Peko, we replayed that case just yesterday on Twitch. Before I'm taking it, because today's technically my first day off of Twitch for a break. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, Pekoyama's death was so freaking brutal. I forgot how emotional it was. Like automatically, Fuyuhiko just walks in, trying to intervene, and then she hugs him to the very end. That freaking got me. It got me harder the second time I played it. And that's actually surprising to say, because usually the first time around, you feel way more emotional, and even if the second time around, you know it's coming.
What?
But I forgot how freaking depressing it was, man.
Right.
And I really wish Hyoko was executed in that game. I'm not gonna lie about that. But Pearl, to answer your question, I would definitely say... Definitely Pekoyama. Because, like, the thing is, though, like, the second game is my least favorite. It is still a really good game. But the second game, I didn't care for majority of the characters that died. I mean, the only ones I really cared about were Ibuki, which she got, you know, murdered.
I'm sorry.
No execution. Pekoyama. Koizumi grew on me a little bit. I mean, I remember she existed. But that was probably it. Chiaki was good, but the whole Tetris thing was, that was something else. By the way, check in various places, you get Monokuma coins. Dude, this coin grinding, I'm so glad I don't need to do this. Huh? Yeah, it was definitely so sad. That second execution hit me the hardest. The fourth execution, Gundams, it was alright. Cable's happy to see you. I'm pretty sure he missed his bro. Respect my authority. Wait. Am I missing someone? I must be missing something.
I'm sorry.
If I creeped you out, don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I remember which one it was. Survivor? No, you good. Out of the games who I wish would survive the most? That's a really hard question. Let me see. Let me talk to Sayaka. I think that's what we had to do. Yeah, I had to talk to Sayaka. I don't know why I thought I didn't have to talk to her. It's a hard question, Pearl. I really wish Sayaka survived in the first game, but it makes sense to why she died, though.
Listen.
Who else is there? I hated Hifumi. Taka should have survived. I feel like they did him really dirty in this game, though. Like, they killed off Taka instead of Yasuhiro. That raises like eyebrows to me. Those are like the major survivors I could think about. Chihiro should have survived too, but again, it relates to the second case to why they had to kill them off. But yeah, that's the main ones from the first game. The second game, I think it's fine the way it is. Except for maybe... I wish Pekoyama survived, but it makes sense to why they called her off.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
She's so cute, man! I mean, don't take this girl lightly, though. She is really freaking smart, though. What did I do all day today? I got the YouTube stuff set up. I made sure that I got majority of the commands right. I hope my butt starts responding. Other than that, though, I did mainly spring cleaning. I sold a few mangas off of eBay. The dude wanted he wanted to do combined shipping, so I'm gonna have to refund him partially for shipping. Whoa, that's a really nice skirt close up. Look at those thighs. Holy frickles, they're freaking huge. The Frostman approves. Alright, least favorite death of the bunch. Do you want me to, should I answer that positively or negatively? Because I got two different answers to that question. I hated Mikon's death. Screw that execution. That execution should never exist. I don't care for Mikon, to be honest. But I freaking hated execution. I don't know anyone who likes Mikon's execution, to be honest. It's so weird. It relates to her talent, sure. Let's talk to Junko.
Hi.
I like this interaction right here. So are you two, just you two right now? Are you on a date? Hails, yes we are. I love my blueberry pie. I would squeeze my cream cheese all over her. As for the positive least favorite death, I didn't like
What?
Nekomaru's death. That's like something that never really wrapped between my my stuff. But then again, back then he was the mecha stuff. Yeah, she's really crazy though. But that's not the Junko we're talking about, man. Question mark. Junko's a freaking hot girl though. I mean, I bang her just for a one night stand though. There is one more interaction I want to show you guys really quickly. It's gonna make more sense later on. Yeah, they could have done so much better with the Mikon execution.
I mean, seriously?
Like, why did they have to deal with Mikon's execution like that? I mean, I'm not crazy about her. I thought she was okay. She was okay fan service.
Hey,
But that injection needle thing, it's like, what the F? This is gonna become very important. You know, if you're like many people who didn't really get this interaction,
How cool is that?
it would make sense. Yeah, that dark skinned girl. You're talking about Asahina, right? The one with the red jacket. Okay, so that interaction, I just want to show you guys that one. It's actually pretty important for the first case to why she picked them. Alright, I'll talk to Asahina really quickly.
Hey, Makoto.
What's up, Cassandra? I mean, Asahina. Where are my donuts?
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized. I realized where the donut meme came from. It began in chapter 3, now that I think about it. And we have Sakura. Freaking Kodaka got me. He got me with Sakura being a guy. I don't know. This game trap baited both the Sakura and Chihiro. It's something else. My friend again from Hawaii, she freaking laughed. Oh, what to say? What's up with them? What's up with both Mike and Chad? Yeah, it's like a whole trap bait. Like if you say that to Sakura that she's a dude, she's gonna freaking destroy you, bro. She is the strongest human being alive right now. Yeah, of course, Pearl. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you in the next one. Well then, hopefully you have a great day. Alright, let's see. She ate hot, that's true. Definitely say that much. I mean, if you look at her beta, like her earlier years, she actually looks decent before she got all that testosterone, though. The gold painting? Jesus. Dude, how the heck is that thing so sensitive in terms of, like, painting-wise?
Hey,
Did they use, like, wet paint or something? See, I'm no construction expert, but there's no way paint should be that sensitive. Especially if it's been dried out on the display case that much. Oh, is that Culver's and Mike? Not sure. Got it. They loved your hockey jersey. Feel it, man. Chad's been adding a lot of people on LinkedIn lately. I'm kind of surprised. The bro's probably very serious about starting a business. That mysterious smile, I can tell, comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. See, this is why I love Sayaka. And it plays the song freaking perfectly. Yeah, we can stop looking for weapon, but as long as we're here, let's hang out for a bit. Freaking love this girl, man. I love my blueberry pie. Okay, let's see. Alright, so what you wanted to talk to us about, though?
sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I mean, we could just talk about something.
Huh?
The thing that you were talking about earlier, right? stare into space, but you probably were just super bored, just staring around doing nothing. Think about this is that I kind of want a hamburger. But nah, today's gonna be I'm probably gonna end up eating probably pizza tonight. Frozen pizza.
Listen.
A dream? Do we dream, folks? Do you guys have dreams, or do you guys have missions and goals? We men, we have missions. What about you, Saika? What's your dream? Her dream is... Oh man, I had to play this depressing song. This is another reason why I like her though. I mean, she grew up with only her father. So basically she was a single child raised. Only child, but raised by a single parent. So she was really lonely. I could definitely relate to that. God damn, dude. She's like so pretty, like a princess. I know it sounds like I'm simping. I promise you guys, I'm not simping for her. But she's best girl. Huh? But, you know, frozen pizza though, I had this debate with a friend, exactly the same friend from Hawaii. And I don't know what's with Hawaiians, but they don't like pineapple on their pizza. I don't know if it's a Hawaiian thing though, but they love pineapples, but they hate it on pizza for whatever reason. And I'm trying to understand why. And I'll ask her again until she gives me the answer. But to me, pizza topping, I think mushrooms don't belong on pizza. See, the Frostman, I roll with mainly peppers. All types of peppers and onions, except for banana peppers. That's like the only pepper I don't like, because it tastes like pickles. But everything else though, green peppers, red peppers. I mean, if a pizza place even has black peppers, I'll throw those in too. But mushrooms, no.
No.
Olives, no.
But
never tried anchovies. I know a lot of people told me avoid anchovies at all costs. They just tell me it's like really salty and disgusting, which I don't know how true that is. I can imagine it being very salty though. We're performing together since we were together, so they're like family to you. I can definitely see that. She is a pop singer, if you guys are curious. The pop sensation. Look at her, she's so...
But that's why...
But that's the thing that scares her the most though. Because like the thing is though, entertainment industry is like a very cruel one. It's like, if you don't get enough satisfied performance numbers with each performance gig, you're kind of screwed. Anchovies on pizza is disgusting. I want to know. I never tried it, but I hear a lot of people say that though.
You see,
I think mushrooms on pizza is very disgusting. The texture, you're eating freaking toads from Super Mario. If you want to think like a kinky person, they look like chodes. I don't know. I never liked the texture of mushrooms at all. With or without pizza, it's just the texture that just doesn't sit right with me. And I feel like mushrooms are going to take over my body because of the parasitic stuff. But that's just what I think. Oh no, she's freaking out, man. No, Makoto, do something. Calm her down. You can't afford to be stuck here. Oh, she sounds so desperate. It's like you work everything so hard to get up to where you are, to the very top. And then like all of a sudden you just, if something goes wrong, you just feel like everything just, your whole world just shuts down.
Sorry.
See, I can understand. Are you good?
Sorry.
So you prefer, Aiden prefers pepperoni, ham, and hamburger? I could see that. I was never a big fan of pork, besides Korean spicy pork style. Oh, she's a good cook. Hell yeah, she's definitely 100% waifu material. I love women who cook, actually. Chili oil? Wait, what? Oh, come on. Don't tease me like that. Don't tease me like that. Pepperoni's good. That's also another pork product I like. One of the few, actually. The last time I tried a hamburger-styled pizza was at Papa John's. Their cheeseburger papadilla was pretty interesting. It wasn't, there wasn't anything bad with it. If you replace the pickles with jalapenos, it's good. But there was something about it that tasted really off to me. I don't know if it was the cheeseburger sauce, though. We're about to have free time. All we do is just hang out with people and get some skills. So you guys know who I'm hanging out with. Okay, so for this, I don't know why a person complained about this before, but you can see like what characters in which area. And I know my webcam's in the way, but this is the best I can do. So we're gonna go see Sayaka. Sayaka's room, she's in the door. Let's get this blueberry pie. But yeah, like for pizza though, I mainly roll with peppers, garlic, onions. It's mainly veggie style pizza mainly. But if I want like meats, I would go to a certain chain. Yo, bro, if you guys are playing this game for the first time and want to make your journey a lot easier, I would highly recommend finishing up all these S-Link stuff with Sayaka in one person. Definitely no. Because she gives a really good ability. But yeah, pizza toppings though, you'd be really surprised how big the pizza wars are, especially on like sites like YouTube and Twitter. Like you guys will go read the like a foodie tuber's comments. I read them for pure entertainment. And I gotta say, it's
But that's why.
It's very entertaining. You always hear people talk about the worst toppings are either pineapple or anchovies. I don't know. It's just really funny with the memes. Really? Let's see. Thank you for the flattery. See that smile, man. She's so adorable. That smile saved me. This is kind of strange enough. Never got a chance. Oh, she's finally gonna tell us about the things she wanted to talk to us about. Although in junior high, he never talked to me. In fact, he never even looked at me. It's because she was very popular with the kids.
Hey,
It's because you looked at us all the time. Wait, what? Oh snap, dude! She want the Naegis, man.
But
just imagine that. I don't know if she's telling the truth, but I'd be like pretty shocked. Is it one of your biggest regrets? Wait, really? A huge bird wandered into the school's pond. Oh yeah. Now I remember this. She's gonna talk about the crane. So yeah, it's these report card stuff. It becomes really helpful for the next stream. We get some skills. If you answer these questions wrong, you don't get any penalties. You just get like, that's not it, that kind of thing. It's a crane.
Okay.
But yeah, I know this is a less action kind of game, but you gotta admit though, the lines they speak in this game are so freaking funny though.
You see.
Very vulgar, but very emotional at the same time. That I don't think anyone could disagree on. Yo, let me turn up the webcam quality really quickly. It's like pretty dark. I'm pretty sure it's pretty dark on your guys' end. I'm trying a brand new setup as well. So let me see. Brightness should be. I think brightness should be okay right there. But yeah, like pizza toppings though. That's like one of the biggest debates online that you can find, along with cats and dogs. But you guys know how I feel about cats though. Not a big fan. See, find a way out, just like that crane. You'll save me. It's your intuition. I really wish that was the case, Sayaka. I really wish that was the case.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
So cute when she says that. I mean, to tell you the truth, though, whenever people say that they know what's gonna happen or they think they're psychic, they tend to be very sharp on their intuition. You're more of a dog person? I'm a dog person, too. We have a Chihuahua and we have a big poodle. The poodle, he's very quiet. He's a chicken. But the Chihuahua, that we got her very recently. My old man did anyways. She has a lot of energy. Probably one of the smallest puppies I've ever seen in person. It's kind of crazy. Here he is. He's back. Ah, he's back. Here he is.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I love how he's trying to sound very soothing, but then like he's the complete opposite of everything else. But yeah, like Tales of the Berseria had that debate too between the party members with like cats versus dogs. It's a pretty funny skit actually. But oh boy, they know how to corrupt a little child though. That part I was actually very impressed. Even though I understand where her desperation's coming from, I can't share in it. Yeah, she's like way under pressure. I mean, she's part of the entertainment industry. Compared to her, no. Compared to everyone else, nothing even adds up. There's no doubt I just don't match up. Man, Pop Sensation, man. That's a really big title. Oh no, not this theater thing. So I never understood when the voices come in for these theater stuff. It's like, these are just some random gags that Monokuma talks about. Some of them are really good, some of them are just alright. So, when will their hope begin to die? It's not as bad as Komaida's,
Heart-pounding excitement!
Komaida's, like, hope lecture, though. I'll give it that. See, my sister's more of a cat person. That's probably why we don't, collide as much.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet
Whoa, whoops. Another beautiful day. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't even realize how sensitive the touchpad could be on the PS4 controller. Alright, we got another free day. We have 2 more free time events. I'm gonna spend 1 more with Sayaka, because you really only need 2 free time events with her. Then she's done. And then we're gonna spend time with Leon as well. Where is she? I thought she was out here. Yeah, she's out here. Oh, snap, I did not see her there.
You see.
Of course I want you. You're the best wife in this game. I'm just saying, compared to the rest of the cast, Junko would have been very close if she wasn't freaking insane, though. Okay, so we could give her presents, but in this run-through, I'm not going to bother with presents in this game. Dude, present grinding is such a pain in this game for getting coins. I did it the hard way, and it was not the best for that trophy. Oh, snap. She just straight up asked us if we had a girlfriend. Well, you see, folks, the Frostman's single. I love banging blonde girls and petite bodies.
Listen.
I'm just saying. So Basic likes cats, but don't like being near them because you have an allergy to them. Understandable. I have a child phobia with cats. It's a phobia I've had since childhood. The stupid neighbor's cat kept scratching me for fun and kept smirking at me. And my mom took me to the doctors pretty freaking often to get me checked up for rabies. Luckily, all those were negative tests.
But
you could get rabies much easier from cats compared to dogs. Because like cats tend to lick their paws and stuff. I don't have an allergy to pets, to animals, surprisingly. The only thing I'm allergic to is like spring pollen and apples and cherries. Like I could eat apple, cherry and apple stuff,
listen.
but I don't I can't eat the actual fruits unless I want to really have itchy ears. So Aiden has a cat, but you keep her at the workplace to find rats. That's actually a really good idea. Cats can be a pretty good partner if they're able to if they're trained well. The neighbor's cat though, he was not trained at all. He was like left alone majority of the times.
But
so you had neighbor's cat scratch you often, but never got rabies. Interesting. They probably the cat probably didn't lick his paws that often then. Luckily, I never got rabies though. It's a rare case, but it could still happen though. I'll never turn my back on you, you beautiful blueberry pie. I love to put my cream cheese all over her. I'm just saying.
that's good.
Yeah, rats are really annoying though. Like I've been watching a series called Dirty Dining on YouTube. And oh my god, dude, I'm really surprised. Majority of the cases that have been reported for disgusting places like rats and rodents have been in Florida. Yo, I hear a lot of people complain about Florida, but I didn't think it would be that bad. Then again, it's a state where it has a lot of crime, so.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Gets me
Okay.
with that. Freaking gets me with that line. But I've never seen a real rodent in person. Like I've never seen a rat in person during at workplaces though. I've seen like squirrels around here.
Okay.
And birds. Like birds try to come into the workplace. Like freaking crows. Cable's a Friday fat pig. It's Dirty Dining. Dude, Dirty Dining is pretty entertaining actually. Except for the dude that he loves to harass a lot of Asian places though. A lot of Asian restaurants. But yo, I was really surprised to look at. There was a place called China Buffet or something. I don't remember. I think it was in Florida. I was really surprised they allowed them to close down and reopen up 5 times. All right, we got another free time event, but we got Sayaka's abilities, so that's gonna come very helpful. So when you 100% a character in this game, you'll get a star, and you get to see their backstory. It's pretty cool. For our next hangout, we're gonna hang out with Leon. His ability is actually pretty good. You only need to do this once. Question is, where the heck is he? Is he in the washrooms? Sometimes you'll find characters in the washrooms, which is something else. Dude, the Dirty Dining stuff is not good to look at. It's really disgusting.
Seems like
I've only worked at food services once in my lifetime. I hated it. But luckily, it was for Panda Express, so they couldn't get away with that stuff.
Huh?
The only thing I will definitely say, though, for Panda Express, you don't want to go there during dinner rush or lunch rush hours, because they don't clean their side dishes. For the what they make the stuff in.
Hey,
But if you go for like any other time, you should be okay.
you know what I mean.
Which girl do I have my eyes on? You know I have my eyes on my blueberry pie. Back off, lion. Better back the F up. We don't need to give him a present. We're gonna get a really good ability from this.
Hey, you bastard!
It's not fair. What are you complaining about, dude?
Hey,
What are you complaining? You had to shave your head because of baseball game. Okay. But yeah, other than that though, YouTube has been my main source of entertainment. If YouTube were to go down though, that would actually really suck. Like the Dirty Dining, still a brand new series. I think I'm only gonna be watching the ones that like entertain me though, that look interesting. But yeah, other than that though, I'll mainly watch like review stuff. Not like bigger reviewers, but like just something I'm more interested in. I think the only tech reviewer I watch is Marcus Brody, but he is he knows how to play the YouTube algorithm, which they call him the algorithm god.
hey, listen.
Baseball's not easy though. It's a bit boring in my personal opinion, but it's not easy.
Oh yeah?
Like Like the hardest thing for me for baseball is definitely team coordination. That's what I feel like it is.
Seriously?
But when you're in the batter's cage, it can pretty be difficult too, because you got to read your opponent's posture when they pitch the ball. I played baseball a couple times in PE in high school. I didn't like it. So you know what the first I ended up doing? I ended up skipping that unit. And for the days I had to go, I just volunteered to clean the benches and gather equipment and put it away the equipment. That's the only thing I did for baseball, really. Just volunteer stuff. But yo, when it came to like FIFA/soccer, those are the ones I actually more enjoy playing, because there's way more action. I just wish we had a tennis unit, so it would make my private lessons much easier. Ah, it's nighttime already. All right, Monokuma, I know what you're gonna say. It's the same thing.
This
I'll skip it.
It is soon the doors to the dining hall.
Yep.
Okay,
He's already
then.
said this.
Sweet dreams, everyone.
How was the Miami trip when you went there, Aiden? Like, is it as bad as people say it is? My old man used to live in Florida, so I know he told me like very horror stories about the state. But then again, I never visited any other state besides here, so we'll see. What is this gag? What do you think guides the world's speed of course? He's not wrong about that. That's why Formula 1 racers are so popular. Formula 1 is a pretty intense sport, actually. Like, you gotta have really good reflexes to actually get into that sport and not fear depth perception. Oh, you just stayed at the South Beach for a few hours. Got it. What is there to do in Florida besides go beach babe hunting? I tell my friends about this in Hawaii. All the ladies just laugh at me. I asked them, oh, where are the nude beaches at? I hear you guys have some nude beaches. And she says, next time if you ever come to Hawaii, I'm gonna slap you or something.
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Oh, that's the reference. Okay. I should have guessed Monokuma was up to something. Boing bong, boing bong. Is it the same thing?
Good morning, everyone. It is now
Yeah, it's the same thing.
ready to greet us.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna be skipping these announcements because he says the same thing. I woke up to the infuriating sound of Monokuma's voice. Oh, that's actually pretty freaking funny. Another restless night, day after day. I can feel the fatigue piling up. I wonder why they had to get up so early though. They don't have classes, so why bother getting up that early? Plus the doors are locked in the rooms. Better be careful.
Hey!
Oh, it's Taka. What's up, bro? Be a part of my intrusion. So Taka legitimately just barged in our room. What the hell, dude? All right, what do you want, man? What do you want? He's a homie. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when you look at him, doesn't he kind of dress like a someone who's in the military and the higher ups, though? A higher up military person? Not like a commander, but like a lieutenant or something.
Without a doubt.
Yo, Aiden, thank you so much, man. We'll see you in the next one. And I think I know which streamer you're talking about. But yo, bro, Outlaw, have a great time. I think about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. And that's when you realize every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. That's not a bad idea.
Quiet down and listen.
It takes a thing about accountability. Dude, Ishimaru is underrated.
Got it.
You know, when I heard Weeby News talk about Taka, I was really surprised she was actually into him. Ah, yes, Weeby News, a pretty attractive Danganronpa. But I don't know why people don't really talk about Taka as much. Like, sure, he had like a very weird shortcoming. Oh, what are you doing here, Toko? But
What
What's your problem?
I feel like people should talk about him more often. I mean, he's a very good example of why Hiro should not have survived compared to Taka, because Taka could have contributed to the future Foundation so much more. What does Hiro do? He gets all of his debt forgiven, and he gets to evade a lot of stuff because he's on Future Foundation. I don't know. I just found that really very souring. All right, let me talk to you, Celestia. Perhaps it'll get you entertained with a lot. Make life of everyone else here.
Listen
Who's
to
it
me.
I need to talk to for this one? Oh, it's Taka. Taka.
Quiet down and listen.
So
Give me a break.
I'm surprised they don't voice these lines actually. In order to get out of here, it's essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. I love how hard he's trying to build trust among the crew, especially in this claustrophobic environment. You also agree? I also agree, man. I never cared for Yasuhiro, to be honest, guys.
I mean, seriously?
I mean, people just know him as the weed man,
But more important.
ripping off people and building some more wealth for weed.
Seriously?
Hey,
Come on, Junko.
Are you okay with this?
You're going to die.
Huh?
Do you understand?
Oh, she has a point.
Stop it!
But that's like freaking over the line, though. Wouldn't you guys agree? Adaptability, survivability. Did not think so. So
What the hell is this?
Celestia's not wrong about that.
What? What?
Sounds like the girl here wants to live, and hell, even more power to her.
Piece of shit!
Still. You know, you would think that everyone would be freaking out over here, besides Tagami and Kyoko. Like,
Hey, listen.
it's understandable.
Huh.
What else was there? The I'm trying to remember. Ultra Despair Girls. They had a pretty interesting before. Oh, I see. They're gonna reference this early in the game.
You know?
Have you guys ever heard of Genocide Jack, the serial killer, bro? I didn't think they referenced it that early in the game, actually. I thought they referenced it in the next chapter. Bloodlust. I thought it was Booblust. Genocide Jack, that covers about it, I think. Tagami knows quite a bit of him. It's an urban legend. I mean, like 10 people would be insane. Toko's being pretty quiet about this.
Huh?
Let's see, this ulti cycle.
But
Like,
Hey, hold on.
you know, that would be really weird if there was a serial killer among us, wouldn't it? Cough, cough. But yeah, like other than that though,
cause I mean,
I forgot how much build up chapter 1 actually had for this daily life actually. Freaking not even on Twitch and that life
What's
still
this?
gets me. Ah, brass.
You guys.
Do you understand what role the police exist to fill in? All their wait, a villain, anti-hero, or even an evil organization. Wait, what? Monokuma's really something else in this game. He really is. Like, no doubt about it. Dude,
What the hell?
why are you laughing?
You know?
Dude, where have you been?
Come on.
You still think this is an act?
You're fucking dead.
What?
Huh?
Dude. Oh yeah, that's not like German, but
Hey, come on.
dude, did you not pay attention to what happened with Monokuma's explosion?
You son of a bitch.
Mondo, don't bother. Don't bother. Just don't do it. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together because I'm totally bored. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
I got it!
What?
In other words,
Right, people? So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? He's talking about motivation. That's what that is. No. No, 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 no.
Stop fucking around.
Stop messing around.
You son of a bitch.
So what are you getting at? A video like you want us to see?
Ooh, how exciting.
Okay, that's weird. I'm not gonna be showing you an adult video, but it's a very special video for each person.
Hello.
And if I remember correctly, this is related to the Ultra Despair Girls report card stuff, the hit list.
Correct.
Before we do, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? You must know. What the?
Despair. That's all. Well now.
All that for 3 words of a voice clip? Seriously? Wow, Monokuma is he is something else, bro. It's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. Oh, they should play Persona 4 then. And it goes back to Beautiful Dead. What, it's such a beautiful track.
Is that right?
I think this is like one of the most played tracks in the game, if I remember correctly. Outside of the trials and stuff.
However,
Despair wins everything. Despair conquers everything.
That's true.
And whatever the heck Junko says in the DR3 anime.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we all know Despair wins, guys. That's why I go with the chaotic ending from Shin Megami Tensei stuff. For whatever reason. Because in the SMT4, I got the neutral ending in my first playthrough. It's the only
Piece
playthrough
of
I've done.
shit. Stop fucking around.
Stop effing around. But I'm serious about my effing around. But then Shin Megami Tensei 3,
yeah.
I got the chaotic ending, so I got 3 easy achievements right off the bat.
Yo.
I don't know if I'm gonna replay for 100% completion though. It looks like it's a lot of work, a lot of time. Can't decide if Mondo's dependable or completely terrible. But we like to say he's like kind of like both. Eh? Eh? So what's this specific place Monokuma's talking about? I can never pronounce that word though. Excuse me. He's talking about the AV room. Spoiler alerts. Alright, what's this despair you're talking about? This despair, there's no such thing as despair. There's only hope. Hope wins everything. The AV room right over here, folks. Alright, let's see what this bozo has for us. Because Christ, man. This is gonna be something. What's inside this box? What's inside the Fox box? Oh, it's a bunch of CDs. And I think this is where the first episode in the anime actually straight up ends, actually. Didn't follow her, just stood there right where I was. Because everyone gathers in the AV room. And we didn't need to gather anyone. Alright, what's in our DVD? So maybe we'll watch ours really quickly. So we found the ones in our box. And we played it. The anime doesn't really get the scene right, though. I feel like. It's the family. You know, I just realized. Something is so different about your sister. She's missing something. Alright.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
She's missing the antenna.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
It's not Jeremy Lee, though. Interesting. I wonder who voiced Makoto's sister in this game. We'll never know, I guess, question mark. Because I don't think it says it in the credits. So, what's the motive behind this? It seems okay. But then, something turns out. Whoa! Dude, that looks like someone broke into the house. And where the heck did the entire family go? It's like everything's destroyed. The sofa, the windows.
Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope Peak Academy and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Real, dude? Are you serious? Look for the answer on the graduation. Yes. Makoto Nijima, and there's also one more character that I can't think off the top of my head. Jeremy Lee is her name. I gotta say, she and Cassandra Lee Morris, they're the two voice actresses I'd love to meet the most. I would also love to meet Kyoko's voice VA, On's VA. But I know for sure they're she's a little harder to meet because you know her popularity is like really blown up. But the VA for that Makoto sister though, it's very different. She was missing the antenna, guys. You know, the whole protagonist thing. But yeah, it's like, if I can, Cassandra Lee Morris.
Is it like...
She's the voice actress I love to meet the most, though.
What does this mean?
And if I play my cards right, I should be able to meet her at the convention. Next month. If I do, I'll post it on Discord. But we'll see if my,
What the?
You're also sucker for Erika Hackler. Likewise as me. She's voiced a lot of stuff as well. I just don't remember what else she voiced besides the, Kaede Akamasu, Kyoko Kirigiri, On Takamiki. She's voiced a few other people, a few other characters. I just don't remember which else outside from those three. But Cassandra Lee Morris, I can easily name a lot of the characters she's done from the games I played. Cause like her voice acting signature is very easy to identify.
Yes, indeed.
So Angie was like the one that people needed. People took some time to like identify though. Oh, she's talking about this shenanigans. Oh no. Oh no, Celestia is really talking about this.
Do you understand?
I understand nothing. That kind of sounds like this right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts, we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts into our heads. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
I mean, he's not wrong about that, actually.
What is this?
Hey.
Oh, right. And a bunch of others, got it. I played Genshin a little bit, but I don't know much about Genshin. I played it as like a one-off for 1 hour, and people really just keep bugging me to play it. Nothing wrong with the game, but there's too much content for that game for me to even start right now. I'll have to look into her profile, and I'll see what I can find tonight. Because I know for sure she's voiced in the other games I've played as well. I just can't think on top of my head. Jeremy Lee.
What's your problem?
That's the same case as well. I think Jeremy Lee played a Puyo Puyo Tetris character. But I had to look into it. Oh, wow, dude.
Huh?
What happened to my blueberry pie? No. She's like, oh, this is not a comedy.
What?
No. This is nothing with related to romantic stuff. But yeah, other than that though,
I hope you are well.
majority is the Danganronpa VA cast. They were either recurring characters to a different to the different game, or they VA'd in the anime or a different game or so. So Genshin's nice, but you don't understand what the hype is about. Didn't everyone compare that game to like Breath of the Wild or something? Just because it's open world. Sayaka's actually inside the she's inside this classroom right here, folks. It's pretty easy to find her. I'm surprised the map doesn't show you though. Right over here. Like every open world game is being compared to Breath of the Wild. I don't know why that is though. Oh, she's not in this one. She's in the next door. But yeah, like when that Sonic Frontiers game comes out, people are gonna compare that. Oh, it's Sonic Breath of the Wild stuff. If you guys like it, more power to you. Look at my blueberry pie, man. She is absolutely terrified. Oh man, I feel so sorry for Sayaka. But yeah, you feel bad for the developers because people should understand Breath of the Wild isn't the main source of the open world. Didn't Xenoblade Chronicles X came out before Breath of the Wild did though? I thought that game's open world was actually decently well, despite like me rage quitting at the early game. It was much groundbreaking. Like there was stuff to do. You had indicators of where to go for certain missions. I mean, Model itself is the one who made the open world stuff happen, so I think Xenoblade Chronicles came out a few months before Breath of the Wild did. I could be wrong about that for sure. I would really like to see X come to Switch though. I want to give it another chance. So it did. Those have to be fake. They gotta be fake, man. They gotta be. If this was fake, that's some pretty good video editing skills. But when I say but, folks, Genshin's atmosphere and music gives off that Breath of the Wild vibe. Got it. What other open world games that people always talk about? Skyrim. Never played it. Ghost of Tsushima. I've also never played that game either. I'm trying to think of there was a couple other games. But either way, even if it's like a semi-open world, I still call it open world game. I stop. I had no idea what came over me.
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring. People are talking about Elden Ring like
Why?
nonstop.
Why is this happening to me?
That is
To
such
kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
a.
Sayaka.
Dude, like Elden Ring is like such a controversial game at this point. Like it's really popular, but people really want Elden Ring to add in the easy mode in that game. I don't understand why that's not. I don't understand why people are against that though. It's just a game, guys. You can enjoy any game in any difficulty.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
I feel bad for her though. I mean, she's really breaking down like freaking crazy though. You are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
But yeah, like Elden Ring is just that game right now. I'm surprised it passed the 2-week mark though of the trending.
Because I'm your assistant.
Heck yes. But it felt like forced though. Huge improvement how before she was though.
Hey!
Oh, I remember this. He's talking about the flagpole. Makoto, it's standing up. What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask? Yes. Your flagpole. Get out of here.
Just a minute.
Oh man, I forgot this actually happens. He says it in the manga, but not in the anime. In the anime, they did this entire thing completely different. So you understand the argument? So people use a game of form of relaxation.
Yeah!
But you gotta say, so you're not much into Dark Souls, but Elden Ring looks good. It looks very impressive visually. I will definitely admit to that. I've never played a Dark Souls game before. I hear it's like piss hard though. But we'll see. I mean, I don't have any plans to play Dark Souls though. It probably doesn't seem like a game I could get into.
Hey!
But boy, are you slow. Oh my god. What is he going on about? What the heck? What was that? No, so you never played them either? Got it, got it. Like, I don't know. Like, I've heard the games were really difficult in the Dark Souls series. I just don't know if it's really worth the hype still in today's world. Like, people have told me to buy Elden Ring, but it just doesn't seem like the type of game I could get into.
Sorry.
I like weeby JRPG stuff or Nintendo stuff. I don't know. I just kind of get. I don't think I could get into Elden Ring. It reminds me a little bit of like the realistic artwork. Reminds me a little bit of like WRPGs in a way. It's just like less mission tradition, if that makes any sense. All right, we fast forward to that evening. Or that daytime. There's so many drama going on here. It's 16 students, folks. How could there be so much drama here? And what is going on with the shenanigans? But yeah, Elden Ring is just that controversial game. Then you also have that new Hogwarts game that's coming out for Switch and PS4 and stuff. People are bringing up J.K. Rowling's, or not J.K. Was it J.K. or J.R. Rowling? They're bringing up her controversial thing again. I'm like, dude, does it really matter? Past is past.
Sorry.
Oh, look at my blueberry pie. She looks so devastated. What's wrong, babe? Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about it. I'm actually going to be very shocked if they get that running on Switch, though. But
It was so strange.
it's like, come on, guys. It's a
Makoto.
form of media. Like, here's the thing. For example, for me, I love Yukiko Amagi from Persona 4, but I don't like her voice actress. Personal life. Does it make me affect with Yukiko? Definitely not. Because Amanda, she has good talent.
I was so scared.
She has really good talent, but she's like the biggest. She's one of the more controversial voice actors. She's the same girl who voiced Oya from Persona 5. The drunken Oreos is what I want to call her. But it shouldn't be brought up at a time like this, though. Exactly.
Makoto.
Like, that was years ago, too. Like, last time I heard about J.K. Rowling, or J.R. Rowling, whatever her initials were, those were like...
I mean...
Whenever the heck Order of the Phoenix came out, that was when I was a kid, too. Final year in grade school, 2005, 2006-ish? That was the last time I heard about her. And you guys don't know, I don't really read books besides manga, so... that's how illiterate I am, I guess. But yeah, people are talking about that. I'm like, guys, you're just being a baby about this stuff. Now, if it's like a current world issue, that's a different story. If it affects the economy.
Hey,
But it's a form of media, folks. You either do it or you don't do it. There's no need to like complain about it as much. Wait, what's our idea? Switch rooms for tonight? Wait, what? Oh snap, we gotta smell some blueberry pie, folks. Get on the bed and stuff. But yeah, things happen all the time, companies, controversial stuff, and people still buy the stuff for the products.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
I love how they're
As
playing
such,
Beautiful Dread.
It is officially soon. The doors to the dining hall
Like,
will
this is
be
the
locked,
only
and
time.
entry at the... Okay then. Sweet dreams.
This is the only time they actually played this song in the announcement. That's just pretty cool. On the first playthrough, but didn't follow her VA. Got it. It's a lot of drama on the medias, but you could care less. It doesn't really affect their work either, so like it works for their future project, yes, because they got to keep a
like
reputation.
I said, I'm psychic.
They got to keep a reputation. But it doesn't affect their work as much though, for what they've done previously in the past. So I don't know. Some people could be just a bunch of babies though.
Okay.
I can't believe we're going to Sayaka's room. My precious, precious blueberry pie. Sniffing the. All right, I'll stop talking like I said. But yeah, it's like it's just it doesn't really affect how I view them. Because it just doesn't add any benefit. Like, if it was affecting, like, economy's world, that's a different story. But, yeah, reputation's always the most important thing. Because you're technically a public figure. Voice actor, content creator, streamer, whatever you guys want to call it. Reputation, that's, like, the biggest thing that could get you.
Hey,
And if it doesn't sustain, people are not going to tune in and stuff. They're not going to be tuning into like future projects and whatnot. That's like the one thing that people have to keep in mind. But the thing is though, in today's world, content creators versus streamers, drama is like the biggest thing to get you trending, unfortunately. For the most part. Because that's like the quick and done deal. Oh, my blueberry pie. Oh, they have sewing kits. We had tool sheds. But they have sewing kits. Interesting. But yeah, it's like the one thing that people don't consider though. Oh, what's inside this trash can? But that's the DVD. Huh. But it's probably best if we don't look at it if she brings it up again. Alright, I think that's everything. Snoop around too much, better go to bed soon. Come on, Makoto, don't be creepy. Huh? Oh, I love Nike. He's like my homeboy, man. But yeah, other than that though, it's just something that we always gotta keep in mind. Like, the best thing to find people is to find people with similar interests. That's the best thing I could get for people for starting out, or even like stagnant. Right now, even though I did this for like almost 4 years, like streaming in general, stagnation is like the biggest obstacle to conquer. And it's really difficult to conquer it too. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals, or practicing for a big game. Monokuma's talking about giving people advice on how to do finals? After all, freedom only exists because of rules. He is not wrong about that. Oh my.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Dude, whoever voice acted Monokuma, I give him props for the enthusiasm. I'm pretty sure it would really be taking a toll on their throats. Oh, this bear is evil. You say the same thing?
Good morning, everyone. It is now get ready to greet.
It's the same thing. But yeah, all in that though, a lot of people just don't really get it though, because you know when you're starting out, you do have like intentions, pure or impure, or whatever you guys want to call it. It's really hard starting out. It really is. I remember when I first started streaming. I streamed before I got affiliated. I streamed, go to work for 8 hours straight, then commute back, which took about half hour or 45 minutes. Took a shower, then streamed about every single day.
Hey, Makoto.
For a month and a half. So almost 2 months. I've been doing 4-hour streams. So you're looking at a total of 90 hours right there. And I did this every day.
Yo.
No breaks.
Sorry.
No day offs. No bathroom breaks. No nothing. And I had really terrible equipment too. So streaming from MacBook Pro, the screen you guys would see like gray areas and stuff. So it wouldn't capture like all the gameplay and stuff. That's what my setup was back then. Am I proud of it?
Indeed.
Oh no, but I got lucky somehow.
My bad, my bad.
Started from exact scratch.
What's your problem?
But it is what it is though.
Yo.
But yeah, nowadays though, it's like the older you get, the less time you have to do anything. Because we all know responsibilities take our priority. And that's just the way it is. Let's see, don't know, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the high school, model high school lure category.
What?
Couldn't they just say a role model material or something?
Yo.
It's weird. But yeah, all in that though, now today's world is like
However,
very shifting. Like internet culture changes like every freaking month or so. So it's hard to predict the trend and such. We gotta look for her, man. Oh no, don't tell me something happened to my blueberry pie. No, I refuse to accept this. We'll overcourse that night. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. Like, look at the scratches and the marks on this. Oh my lord, dude. This place is a... What the heck? You can't imagine streaming every day if you were an ongoing streamer. If you were me back then, you take a breather every few days to prevent burnout. Yeah, that was the biggest thing too, because I knew what kind of content I wanted to stream to. Because back then, I was a very informative Let's Player. Today, these days, not really anymore. Because it just got tiring with organization notes and stuff. But it's burnout is really bad. Like making YouTube videos for burnout, it's a little bit different. YouTube burnout's much different than streaming. YouTube burnout's like you feel exhausted more in the brain rather than your throat. But streaming is like much easier to make content with. Oh no. Oh no! Uh-oh. Here it is, folks. This is it. What happened to my blueberry pie? Oh no! I just got soured. No, my precious blueberry pie. God damn it, dude. I am like so static right now. I forgot how, like, even like looking at this for the 5th time, I'm still broken. I love Sayaka too. Rip best girl, no. But we have Daily Life, which we'll do next time. Yeah, burnout of anything, even like school activities, work, assignments, it just kills motivation. That is something that a lot of the work job market culture is really changing up too. That's with the whole Great Resignation stuff. Because burnout in general is just you question why we're doing this, right? You're finally awake. No, it's not the time for sleeping. Freaking killed my best girl, man.
Well,
I'm salty. But yeah, like, look at that, though. It was for real. And the thing is, though, burnout, a lot of people really underestimate burnout as well. It's just like, believe me, folks, when I got affiliated, I think I took 2 days off to cool down. But for whatever reason, folks, 90 hours it's a lot of time. You did that in like almost 2 months.
Just give up.
4 to 6 hours each. But minimum was 4 back then. Now these days, I don't even go past the 4-hour mark.
What?
4 hours just like kill my eyes these days. Yeah, why are we hanging out in the gym like this? She's dead. Why you gotta kill her, bro? Whoever killed her, which we all know who killed her, I hope they serve her
calm down.
a very brutal end. I remember when I watched Pet Koda's reaction to this. She was so freaking violent. I know I don't watch VTubers that often, but her reaction was was so freaking gruesome. I love her. Yeah, it's always important to focus on your other hobbies and yourself as well to recover from burnout. That's the thing too. Why do you think people get JRPG burnout so easily? Because one, the games are very long, much longer compared to most genres. Two, they don't really have much other hobbies to begin with. So I always tell people, if you are burned out from one type of genre for a certain game, whoops, I would just go into like other genres you like. See, for moi, that's why I do one platformer or two platformer streams before we start another JRPG or so. I can't do JRPGs back to back. I needed like a break from one series with a platformer game, then I'll jump into the next RPG series. But yeah, it's But yeah, other hobbies are really good for recovering.
Come on.
Anything, it helps you recover faster. The one of you killed her. Whoever killed her, freaking eradicated him. It does get repetitive. Yes, I agree with you, Basic. Like that's the thing I tell with other people too. Like some of my friends especially who won't get into JRPGs. It's because of the repetitiveness and how long it takes to finish the game. And I definitely agree with them. That wasn't the main reason why I branched out of Nintendo games exclusively, because I got so burnt out from the platformers. Like, don't get me wrong. They make some really good platformers, Nintendo does. But I got so burnt out from the same genre because it was just repetitive. You just go from point A to point B, majority of the times. And it's just the way it is. But yeah, that's why I started branching out to JRPGs and other Weeby games.
What is this?
Oh, interesting. You guys... Okay, this is why I switched to, switch up my setup.
Just hold on.
So, that's the main reason why. I'm still gonna play a few Nintendos every now and then. I just don't know, you know, which one I would be in the mood to play for. Because all I know is I've been a huge Nintendo fan for the longest time.
Come on.
1996 or 1997, when I was 4 years old, technically, all the way to 2019, and that's when I branched out to Sony and the Persona series. Then I got into the all the Weeby stuff. But yeah, other JRPGs though, action RPGs, I don't get as much burnout, surprisingly.
Hey, come on now.
Because there's always something different to do in those games. Turn-based stuff, it's like, I don't want to wait to do this anymore. I don't want to wait my turn. So let me go ahead and like do something else. Then I go back to it. There's still one more part to the agreement, you remember?
Then perhaps...
Rule 6. Oh, wow, she studied. She studied handbook. Good for you, Celestia. Is it not?
In other words...
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Speak of the bloody devil.
Yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. That's what we're going to be doing next stream. I might finish that class trial like within 2 hours though. Yeah, before all the animated style that you were interested in, Nintendo was the always #1 source for interest in your games. Yes, I agree with this.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blackened is.
This is like console wars right here, if you guys think about it. Yeah, pretty much I just diverse into all. I'm getting pretty tired of Nintendo's business practices with the porting stuff.
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
I like this presentation.
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
I like how they're breaking the
Which,
fourth
of course,
wall.
means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Yeah, he's gonna talk more about that next stream. But yeah, I feel like for me though, diversing and branching out to other brands, it's like the best way to experience gaming. Because the thing is though, like, yes, I agree with that as well. Nintendo games are starting to feel more stale. Like, I fell in love with the Switch.
Execution is execution.
I love this part.
Execution! Electric chair! Poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
They actually showed us illustrations in the anime, surprisingly. But yeah, Nintendo games just start feeling stale after the third. I want to say starting from 2 years ago, actually, before the pandemic hit, 2020. That's when I feel like the Switch stuff started to become stale. Like the first 3 years, 2017 to early 2020, that's when the Switch really truly shined. But now, like, but then the rest of 2020 and starting 2020 is like a different exception, but starting from last year, that's when the game started to become stale for new releases. And they've been more reliant on their DLCs and stuff, and it's just, and of course ports. But
The hell are you talking about?
it's like, as you guys can't tell, I only have 3 Switch games. Before I had 40, but majority of those were like third-party stuff in indie games.
What's this?
They have the money to try more risks. I mean, they took a lot of risks back with the DS days, and they had way less money.
What?
I mean, they had a couple. They have money for sure, but they had, like, compared to now.
The hell are you talking about?
Now, I think they should just like try risky stuff. Like, I don't care if it's as long as it's a brand new game and they're experimenting, I'll be fine with it.
I don't believe it!
But we all know about the meme. We know about the meme about Nintendo. They're gonna release Super Mario 64 every year for full price. That's just the way it is. I don't know, man. I'm just tired of reporting stuff. The Wii U ports are like the only exception I'll make to that rule, but I don't know. The whole online service, I don't want to get into that. A lot of people love it, but you could just emulate it if you know where to find the sources. That is, that's like very reliable. Oh shit! Ooh,
Are you enjoying yourself now?
It sounds like Crash Bandicoot.
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gunyear.
No, not Junko. Not her too. Okay, the 2 best girls died. Oh my god, dude, just killing my wife who's 1-to-1. Freaking.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Freaking monsters, man. What are we into, man? They killed my 2 rare waifus in this game. My god, freaking monsters. But yeah, like, Nintendo should try more risks.
No way!
I just think they're just like milking out everything. Because when I looked at my playlist for YouTube on my main channel, for the stream playlist, 100, like at least 150 tracks have been deleted, and it's just like, I have to look for these tracks again. Super Mario Galaxy's all gone, Sunshine's all gone. What else is there? GBA is still good. Fire Emblem is still there. They took out a lot of their major IPs, though.
Now you see just how serious I am.
It is a good idea.
Find me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Screw you, Monokuma. I just feel like they should like lower the price though. Like I get what they're doing. I understand their marketing pretty freaking well. After studying Amex's marketing strategy, Nintendo's marketing strategy is very one-on-one-ish. And they're trying to get people to go to the expansion pack. The problem about that is like you're not keeping the DLC stuff after your subscription ends. There are data points people talking about that since the Animal Crossing days. And it's like,
Hey,
and I tried talking about this to a few other friends, and they think I'm a lunatic, so. I don't know, if you guys buy the expansion pass, that's up to you, it's your money. I ain't gonna stop you. But it's just, they should lower the price. In my personal opinion. I mean, that's just the way it is, though. It's reality. Exactly what Monokuma says. Because if you think about it, the online service, people already trashed. They just kept trashing it when they first came out.
say what?
Because remember back in the old days where Ultimate Online was free, Splatoon 2's online was free, Mario Kart's online was for free, and then they switched to the online service. Because I think they were losing money for keeping those servers up, actually. So they switched to the subscription plan. And I guess they weren't getting enough people into the subscription plan, so they changed it to the expansion pass. So I know where they're going from this.
It's the Monokuma file!
It's a lot more... It looks like a yearbook, if I were to be honest. But yeah. These days, I would just try to emulate or go on Steam these days. That's just the Frostman's way these days.
So then.
So you know who killed Sayaka. You little devious devil.
Correct.
But that's why we love him.
Well?
But yeah, it's I'm just really surprised the Switch is getting all these third-party support though. Unlike the Wii U and the GameCube, so. Yeah, when they announced that paid, but you definitely understand why it was marketed. Exactly. They were losing money, so keeping those keeping the money those servers up it's pretty expensive. It's the same stunt that American Express does as well, because they were losing money on their platinum card. So they're trying to get rid of people and limit people to like spend more money on the platinum card. It's exact same marketing strategy. And if you guys don't believe me, they are desperate. They're desperate to get people into the platinum program. Problem is, your boy the Frostman don't got the money to get it. So this only relates to Nintendo. I only brought it up because it relates to Nintendo's marketing strategy. If you're not paying, we ain't giving you online stuff. I mean, they'll give you online. You just won't get the services. And they know who their primary targeting is. It's been their business model ever since like the old late GameCube days to early Wii days with the virtual console stuff.
What? In other words,
if a business practice works, it works, but it's not gonna be a forever kind of thing though. Because we millennials are the main consumers of Nintendo.
What the heck?
Surprisingly, yes, I know. I think it's until Gen Z where they were told about these old games. They were checking them out, but they don't really care if it comes as like a full-fledged port though.
That's terrible.
As far as my data points, my data point gathering's been coming so far. But it is what it is. We begin our search right away.
Of course.
We can't run away from the situation. Yeah, exactly. It could be set for the 3DS. I don't really mind that the 3DS is discontinued. I mean, it's been up for like, what? Almost 9 years now? And a lot of people are complaining about that. Like, folks, there's 3DS emulation out there. It's just harder to get the files for. And also, you have until next year to buy these games. At least they announced it ahead of time instead of 1 month, right? Now, if it like, but when we talk about Sony's case, Sony's a little bit different because there isn't much archive support for the Vita or the PS3. PS3 emulation is still in its infancy. So it makes sense to why they canceled to take those two systems down. But PSP, I don't mind if it's gone. But yeah, people just complain about the most minor things since we have all these resources available. Alright, let's check out Junko's body. Lifeless body, touch the wrist to check her pulse like they do in the movies and stuff. She really did. It's definitely understandable. It's all good, man. It's all good. The games are not going to go anywhere. They're just going to be going from digital archives for the Nintendo side. But once emulation starts becoming more advanced and more accessible, I don't think people are going to complain about it a few years from now.
What?
I mean, they did that for...
Let me out of here!
They did it for one... Now he starts to realize it.
What's your problem?
God damn, Weed Man. How long did it took you to get sober? Kyoko, what do you have to say?
Hey.
But yeah, don't worry, man. It's like, the games are always going to be there for physical-wise. It's just that some people just don't understand. They're just being babies. It's like... To save money, you gotta cut something out. To make more money, you gotta spend more money. That's the that's always been the old practices, even back in the old days of the newborn stock market. It's like they have to do what they have to do. If they don't do it, how are they gonna produce more projects, right? Nothing lasts forever in the digital age. I thought people knew about that, but I guess not. Now, Steam may be a different story, though. Steam is like one of those cases where it'll keep being ongoing because like a lot of people have PCs they can use. Whereas like Nintendo, Sony, Xbox, they're all console-related stuff, so not everyone has the money to buy a console. And play the exclusives and such.
But...
So... Yeah, people are just being people. Wait, insights... I forgot who I need to talk to. Do I talk to you, Celestia?
Oh.
What the crap?
I noticed what? Monokuma file we received and it seems very obvious. Very unusual. What you talking about? She died in my room. Oh no, they know that we switched now. But yeah, you gotta, if you support the company, let them do what they need to do. But if you don't like the business practices, you don't need to support them.
What the heck?
Yeah, they need the money for, every company needs money for their projects. It's just that the people just don't want to accept their ways. You know, making said project.
So then...
I mean, how long did it took them to take down the virtual console shop for the Wii? The Wii shop was on there for the longest time.
So...
And people were like really freaking out too.
Actually...
Goodbye.
So, it is what it is.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye, everyone.
Yo.
Guard duty, so you better head to the scene of crime.
Hey, damn it.
So...
You're fucking dead.
Oh my god, he means business. He really, like, look how like noticeable his veins are on the head. Holy prickles.
So,
But yeah, it's just people just gotta accept at different times. I mean, you still have time to get your old archive stuff, and the 3DS has like good memory cards too. Exactly. Exactly.
Very suspicious.
That's why Nintendo fanboys, majority of Nintendo fanboys, are so difficult to talk to. I mean, for Fergal's sake, the Coconut Momon. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of the Mario Kart 8 DLC stuff, but the Coconut Mall one, where they changed the escalators to the conveyor belts, I was so surprised someone complained about that. I'm like, what? Yo, dude, I don't care about cosmetic stuff, but if you're gonna complain something about that, a minor detail like that,
yeah?
it's like, you'll never get it. They'll never get it. But yeah, like, other than that, though, I feel like if you have a reasoning, as long as you know as long as you tell the why, people will respect you a lot more. And the fanboys, the majority of the fanboys I talk to randomly online, it's really hard to like get them to reason. It really is. We didn't do anything though.
Execution is execution. Execution!
I love how
electric chair, bzz, bzz, poison gas, torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
people were complaining about that. People were complaining about the replacements of Mii's. Wait, what? I'll be honest with you, man. I did not know that was a thing. Investigation time. Aw, man, we won't get to listen to the song until tomorrow. Box 15 is such a good song. So the victim was Sayaka Mazano. The time of death, estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Body was discovered in Makoto Naegi's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. I'm trying to revamp the evaluation from what they said in the anime. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fraction. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. I love the saxophone in this song. Yeah, it's like... Oh, they were complaining about... Yeah, the Coconut Mall one was like the biggest complaints I've seen so far. But even then, though, it's like so minor. It really is. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, I had to call that today's stream. Oh my god, we got a lot done today. So tomorrow, we're going to be doing the class trial and finishing up. We're going to finish this investigation, then do the class trial tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all for coming. And we'll talk more about the Mii stuff tomorrow because I have a lot to say about it. Until then, guys, thank you all for tuning in. This has been your boy, Frosty R&B, the Frostman himself. Stay chilly. Keep gaming. I'll see you all in the next one. I'm hungry and tired. I'm gonna go get something to eat now. Alright, peace. Kinda wish I had a rating feature, but oh well. So good. It's always great talking to you guys. It really is. Like, I love talking to you guys, especially if it's a different platform or a second platform. You guys are all cool.